This could be the real deal, boys. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Reggie and Jerome podcast. I am your co-host, Big D. I'm sitting here with my boys, my partners. To my left, me as always, Sammy C.
Yo.
Up top, we got Big Nell. What's going on?
How's it going, everybody?
To my right, J.A. Talk to him, J.A.
What it do?
You know, this is the season finale of the Reggie and Jerome podcast.
Ooh.
We won't be going long because the NFL is a 12-month sport now because we got the draft in probably 4 or 5 weeks, right? So we'll be back. So we won't be going long. But yes, this is the season finale of the Reggie and Jerome podcast. We have a lot to cover.
Season 1.
Season 1. That's kind of season 2.
Is it?
Yeah, we called the first couple of weeks when we was just figuring shit out, doing shit. We called that season 1.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
Me
kind
too.
of called this season 2.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm with it.
yeah, we kind of figured it out at this point. But yeah. So before we start, you know how we get down. We gotta take our shots. We're gonna take our final shots of this season.
On a Sunday morning at 10:22.
Way to blow the spot up, Nell. Yes, on a Sunday morning, but hey,
5 o'clock somewhere.
it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Fellas, go birds.
Go Birds.
Oh.
So, woo. Yeah, that's the way to start a Sunday.
Good morning.
Hell yeah. So, guys, we're going to start with several topics. The first one we're going to talk about is we just watched the Super Bowl. I want to get everybody's reaction from the Super Bowl. We will discuss how this relates to the birds a little later on, but I'm going to start up top this time. What you know? What'd you think of the Super Bowl?
It was boring.
All right, that's it.
The Super Bowl was boring. The halftime show was better than the first half. Second half picked up a little bit, but it did not. I can't remember the last Super Bowl that didn't hold my interest. I couldn't even tell you. The only commercial I remembered was the Bud Light commercial.
Wow.
That's it. I could not remember anything else from this year's.
So you were literally reduced to looking at the commercials during the Super Bowl.
Not even. I just remember that one. The game, we watched the game, but we talked a lot. There was no interest.
Sammy C?
Shout out to my brother, Rocco.
Shout out, Rock.
Seahawks dub. Super Bowl champs. It was hilarious. I was talking to him while we were watching the game. And I got closer to the end of the game. He's like, yeah, I already ordered my hat, my shirt, my jersey. I was like, no, you didn't. He was like, damn right I did. He got a JSN Super Bowl jersey, a
What?
hat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He spoiled himself for that.
So much for his birthday presents.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, other than that, I think it was a good game. I mean, it was very boring to begin with. But then after halftime, that's when you see some action. But you really seen how strong the Seattle defense really is. The Patriots, they couldn't do anything whatsoever. And the biggest thing that caught my eye, man, that boy Kenneth Walker, he was running all over them boys. And, that's why he was the MVP of the Super Bowl.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. And then my boy Bad Bunny, he carried the halftime show. I didn't know one word he was saying, but I was jamming.
She was fire, right?
It was fire.
Yeah. When you think about the game and the first thoughts are Bad Bunny and Kenneth Walker, it's got to be a terrible Super Bowl. Jay, what'd you think?
Yeah, I'm kind of on the same page with them. I think at one point I went and played cards with Gio. So, it was definitely not the most entertaining Super Bowl outside of the halftime show. I mean, shout out to Kenneth Walker. I think it was his first 100-yard rusher in the Super Bowl in 12, 13 years.
Yeah, he looked good in that game. I
Really?
give him that. Yeah. It's been a minute.
That's hard to believe with all the good running backs,
He
too.
knew it was pay year.
Yeah. Not to
No,
mention,
he about to
it's
get
not
paid.
uncommon. Teams sell out against the run of the Super Bowl. Look what they did to Saquon last year. They sell against the run. But, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this Super Bowl may have been a hair more interesting than the
Oh,
10-3 Super Bowl. But yeah, I mean,
It's like 13-9.
not.
Some-
Going into this game, I knew Drake May was going to have a really tough time.
Yeah.
He didn't look good the entire playoffs, and then he was going to go play the best defense in the league. So you were kind of expecting it. And really, their cornerback, what's his name, kept them in the game.
Oh, Christian Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Yeah. If
He
not,
made some hella
if
plays.
not, that game would have been a blowout.
Yeah. A couple bad throws by Sam Bradford.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. He looked like Sam Bradford at times. But yeah, Christian Gonzalez was really, really good. I can't even explain how boring that shit was to me. I'll be honest with you. I had recorded the Waste Management Open, and I started watching the playoff of the Waste Management Open which is golf, by the way. And I just was like, I started watching, and I was like, yeah, this is terrible. Like,
Wasn't that Frisbee golf?
no, that wasn't on. But if there was Big Ten volleyball on, I would have watched that. I could tell you that. It was a rough one. The Seattle defense was amazing. I do want to talk about them in regards to, because there's been a lot of chatter I've heard all week comparing last year's Super Bowl to this year's Super Bowl and the numbers. And this is one of the greatest defenses ever. This is one of the greatest Super Bowl teams ever. And I think people get convenient amnesia like real quick. And I wanted to ask you guys, and this is going to segue into what we're going to talk about next, in how similar the Seahawks were, if at all, to last year's Super Bowl winning Eagles team. Sammy, I'm going to start with you on this one.
And it was close. I think the Eagles still held them. Last year's Super Bowl team. It was just a whole different bond that the Eagles had together. I mean, between the rookie corner and Cooper DeJean. When we picked up Zach Bond, he was only supposed to be a special teams player. And, he showed out with an interception last year. Cooper DeJean's first interception was a pick six last year. It just, to see that, I mean, we're talking about the Eagles defense stopping one of the best QBs probably to ever play the game. And then you got, the Seahawks defense trying to stop Drake May, which don't get me wrong. Drake May is a great QB, but
He ain't Cat Patrick Mahomes.
Great.
Good
He's a
quarterback. Good quarterback.
good for now.
That's the strength of the
Not to
schedule.
cut you off, but if
Well, let me finish. You're
Bo
not going to
Nix don't
cut me
get
off.
hurt, they're not in the game.
Okay, we'll get to that. Go ahead.
That's why you have your own mic. You wait. Son of a bitch.
Go ahead, Sammy.
God damn.
Ding, ding,
Who
ding.
invited this guy?
Well,
I'm kidding. So, I lost my train of thought. Go ahead. Just go.
your turn.
Sorry. As far as how close they are, the defense was close, but the teams weren't. Not even close, in my opinion. I mean, look at what the Eagles did last year in the Super Bowl as far as scoring points and the defense, as opposed to Seattle this year. So if you put up the last year's Eagles team to Seattle's team this year in the NFC Championship, it's another belt to ass. Eagles spanked that team just because of what they did on offense.
The Patriots team?
No, Eagles versus Seattle.
Oh.
Last year's Eagles team
They wouldn't even have. Yeah.
versus this year's Seattle team. They probably have more than 8 sacks on Sam Darnold, that defense.
So do you mean this year's team?
Last
Like
year's,
Super Bowl-
last
our Super
year's,
Bowl
our
winning
team. Okay,
Super
okay, our
Bowl
Super Bowl
team
team. Okay,
versus
okay.
this team of Seattle.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it did.
If you look at the stats, offensively, the stats really weren't that close.
In regards to what?
Our team last year,
Oh.
and the defense was close this year as far as the Super Bowl. But again, in my opinion, defense is what kept them in the game, and I think the Eagles team last year was much more dominant than the Seattle team.
Jay?
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Defense for defense is probably it goes hand in hand. That Seattle defense was
They legit.
a super force this year.
Yeah.
But I think offensively, our Super Bowl team was just better, more rounded. I mean, better running back, better quarterback. That's a given. And then offensive, your weapons. We just had more weapons, had more options to go with our football. If we had a competent offensive coordinator this year, I think we would have seen that again.
100%.
Yeah, I agree.
Back to that guy.
Yeah, I think offensively, it's not even close. I mean, the Patriots' defense was good, but I think the Chiefs' defense was decent too. But
Yeah, last year you had 2 top 5 defenses going up against.
yeah, they were good too, and the Eagles didn't really seem to have a problem with them. Just looking at some of the numbers, I think Sam Darnold was like 19 for 38. He had almost 20 incompletions. He had more incompletions in that game than Jalen's had in 4 playoff games. Like, just crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Who's that?
Sam Darnold.
He only threw for 202 yards.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't hear the breaking news?
And I
Breaking
think
news.
Sam Darnold.
It's Sam Darnold.
Yeah. He a dog. You know why? Because he got another Super Bowl ring than Dak Prescott.
He does have one more than that.
Get shit on.
Yeah. This isn't on the topic this is what we can talk about, but I'm glad you brought that up. Not Dak. But I'm glad you brought that up.
and Josh Allen
So it's kind of
Lamar
sick.
Jackson.
And Lamar.
and Lamar.
You guys are all segueing into what I wanted to talk about. The NFC versus the AFC. And I think I sent a message out. I was like, is this the best the AFC had to offer? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I almost think it was like fool's gold when we were watching. Like, how did the Patriots even get to that point? They didn't look even competent in that game. There were 4 NFC teams that would have beat them in that game. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, without a doubt.
They went and played
Without
the
a
Broncos with a backup quarterback
I forgot
Yep.
about that.
and
yeah.
still almost lost.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I said. That's what I said. If Bo Nix was healthy, it's Denver and Seattle. I think it's a totally different Super Bowl.
Nah.
I still think
I
Seattle
think-
wins.
I think.
but-
Well, I'm not saying that Seattle loses, but I'm saying totally different as far as entertainment wise.
for sure.
Entertainment wise, I think it's a totally different Super Bowl.
All right, so we're gonna play Stop Me. All right, so I'm gonna go down the list of the NFC teams
Mhm.
that were in the playoffs. You tell me where it stops, where the Patriots would have even maybe won or come close in the game. So obviously we know Seattle, the Rams, the Rams, right? Okay, the Bears, the Packers.
Mm.
It would have been close, but they still lose.
Stop.
Stop at the Packers. Okay, what do you say, Joe?
Yeah, I say stop.
Stop at the Packers.
Yeah.
The Niners.
I already stopped.
You already stopped it.
I stopped at the Packers. But-
Okay. No.
Not that.
Niners got lucky last year.
The Niners didn't look great either.
I mean, they had a lot of injuries,
That too.
All
We're
season
taking-
long.
We're taking the injuries into
they-
account.
We're
they-
taking how they went into the playoffs.
and they did what they did going into the playoffs or
Yeah,
during
yeah.
the playoffs.
How they went into the playoffs.
Patriots beat them.
Patriots beat them.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that's debatable.
Patriots beat them.
Last but not least, the Birds.
Patriots beat us.
Yeah. If we're going by our team this year, I think the Patriots beat us.
Sammy C.
But
Nah,
yeah, they beat us.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Only
Just-
because of coaching. That's the only reason, because of coaching.
Well, where's this game get played? In Philly? Or it would be in New England?
I don't think
'Cause that makes
I
a
don't think
Are you
It's
talking
also-
about if they met in the Super Bowl
No.
No, they
Or
just
just-
played.
or they just played?
Yeah, Super Bowl or not.
No, I don't think so.
I think against the Eagles, I think the Patriots beat us. It's a toss up, but I think they win, and only because of the coaching and the way our team went all season long. With either play the first half and don't play the second half, or vice versa, not being able to adjust. Vrabel's a good coach.
I'm not saying he's not,
and
I'm just asking the question.
No, our defense is better than their offense. But
Our defense is better than their offense.
Well, we should have beat Denver also.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that also. But we should have beat Denver and
sure,
shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah, but no. I just thought it was interesting because as I'm watching the game, I just was like, I'm looking at who do you think in the AFC would have given the Seahawks a better game? Because you got to realize some of those teams knocked each other out, like the Bills and the Jaguars knocked each other. Buffalo would have given them a better game.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, who do you think would have given them a better game?
Denver and Houston.
Ooh, didn't expect that.
Houston had a good team.
Good defense.
They had a good defense, decent offense. I think Houston would have gave them a better.
They could have beat the Patriots had
CJ
Stroud not had 5 turnovers.
The question is, who would have gave Seattle a better game than New England? Like you said, they should have beat Houston. Should have beat New England, and definitely Denver. I think Denver could have beat them.
What you say, Joey?
Buffalo and
it's tough.
It is tough because I didn't expect Bo Nix to snap his snap his ankle or something.
Yeah, his ankle on a kneel down,
broke a bone.
Yeah,
but if it's not if it's Bo Nix with the Broncos, it's Denver and the Bills. If not, I'm only taking the Bills to go up there and giving you a better performance and maybe even beating the Seahawks.
Yeah, I like Houston. I like it's just something about that Buffalo team I don't like, man. It seems like when the lights get real bright, they
like Lamar Jackson.
They fold, man. Yeah, Houston. I think the Broncos match up well with them. Their defense was good. Bo Nix wasn't going to kill you. He damn sure wasn't going to do what Drake May did. I don't care what these Patriots fans are saying about Drake May and making excuses for him and all that, man. He was just...
He was awful all postseason.
He was terrible. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't like it was just that game. He was awful all postseason. He was terrible. So I just want to throw it out there because I was thinking about it. I was watching the game. Like, who could have given us a better Super Bowl? And it just wasn't those two teams. But shout out to the Seahawks for taking care of business, which segues us into our birds. And what do the birds need to do to get back on that stage? We were just there a year ago. We've made the playoffs past 5 years. What do they need to do to get back on that high of a stage? Sammy, I'll start with you.
A lot. They need to do a lot. I mean, you got way too many people you got to re-sign. You're bringing in a new offensive coordinator, passing game coordinator.
Again.
I mean, it's like everything restarts, but you got to figure out what's going on with your offensive line. Who's retiring, who's staying, who can we afford to keep, who we're going to get in the draft that could be an impact for us. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that needs to happen. Do I see it happening this year? No, not at all.
We'll get to
that. But there's a lot. I mean, everything that I pretty much just covered.
So Sammy said there's a lot. So now I'll ask you, quick fix wise, do you think there's any quick fixes they can do to get back on that stage? That talent is all on the team. There's still plenty of talent on the team.
To get to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
No, there's no quick fix.
No quick fix to get back.
No, they need to sign key players. Like Sammy's saying, in my opinion, like Nakobe Dean.
We'll get to that.
But again, a new offensive coordinator, offensive line. They're older. You saw it this year. A lot of them got hurt. Losing Stoutland is huge. I'm curious how that's going to pan out with whoever is going to be the new offensive line coach. Do I think they can get there? Yeah, but they got a lot to do between signing players, drafting well, and picking up free agents.
J.A.,
Well,
do you think it's as bleak as these two gentlemen have? If it is, it is.
well, it's going to start with the draft that's coming up in a handful of weeks. That's where it has to start. You got to hit on these picks, because we're going to lose people. It's inevitable. You're not going to bring everybody back. With that being said, I still do think we have a really good, solid core of players. I think this draft, they're going to have to me, there's 3 positions you have to go. It's cornerback, edge, and a lineman. I know we talked earlier on the previous podcast about drafting Lane Johnson's replacement. Well, as it sits right now, if Landon Dickerson decides to retire, you got to plug that hole ASAP. I don't think Lane's going to retire. I've seen reports saying that he's not going to retire.
Not this year.
So if you can get another year out of Lane and he stays healthy, at least where you're getting from Lane Johnson.
I think, I don't mean to, I'm going to go off back of that. Pause. I need Cam Jurgens to move his position. I don't think he's a center.
Oh, okay.
I think he's definitely played better at left guard.
Yeah. And that's if Dickerson retires, I think you need to move him over.
And then who's your center?
Go get a veteran on a minimum deal.
Go get
and then draft one, yeah.
Okay.
Question.
In the later rounds.
Did you pick up Becton, who was released?
He
said he'd love to come back to Philly.
Has he been released?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I saw a couple reports.
I don't know if he's officially been released,
He was
but
released.
The Eagles got their offensive line coach also. So they signed their offensive line coach. His name is Chris Cooper. He was the Vikings offensive line coach past 4 seasons. And he also crossed paths with new offensive coordinator Sean Mannon.
okay, well that helps.
There's somebody else too.
To answer the question, I don't know if it's that bleak, but there are quite a few spots they need to shore up. And we're going to get into all the players in a little bit, but I just know, and talent only takes you so far. You need help. Not everybody is a Pro Bowler at every position. When the Birds won the Super Bowl, everybody's on a Pro Bowler at every position. But they definitely need to shore up some spots. I think starting with the interior, with the line, will help an awful lot with a lot of this.
You saw where talent got you. This year was the definition of talent versus coaching.
This was the epitome of what talent can do, because coaching didn't do it, clearly.
Good season, record-wise, but...
And that was because of talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coaching definitely plays an effect and has a big part of it.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think we got a good core of guys. You'd hope to bring a couple of these guys back, but you got to hit on the draft. And I'm not worried about the defense so much. But it's more so what the offense is going to look like.
Yeah, there's a lot of new pieces on the offense.
A lot of question marks.
Coaching wise, yes.
Coaching wise, there's a lot. We'll get into it.
Yeah,
our offense quarter.
Later,
It's
there's
at least he has some experience. He played quarterback, and he was there to help develop Jordan Love. So,
yeah, this is true.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 new coaches on the offensive side.
Man, I'm not
They lost, what, 3 on the defensive side?
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But man, that could go either one or two ways. Either that infusion can lift you up, or the confusion can take you the other direction. So, we will see how that works out. But they had no choice. Guys left. They fired guys. They had no choice. This is what you got to do. It's the NFL. There ain't nobody gonna cry for you. I mean, as you can see, everybody wanted to take shots at the big dog this year. And as soon as they did, they started peacocking like we took down the champs. So now we chase the Seahawks. This is where we're at, and this is where we got to go. And the next 5 months will determine how close we get to doing that. That was a great topic.
Let's go, Howie.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna talk about Howie in a minute. We only have one email today. We did get more than one email. We always get more than one email, but this one was kind of pertinent, and I knew it was going to be somewhat of a big topic, so we're only going to do one today. And I actually have, and I'll get to it after I read it. I have some inside information that I got this week about this email. I sent this out to you guys earlier in this week. This is from Barry Shields 98. Hey guys, I wanted to know if you saw the Micah Parsons interview where he said he was close to signing being traded to the Eagles. # what could have been. So I'll play the clip for people who haven't heard it.
To be honest with you, bro, it was very close.
Okay.
It was very close. Eagles, before the Jalen Phillips, before all them, it was me.
Yeah.
It was me. And I was really about to come, but there was one person that I had to play with that if he was gone, I did not want to be there. And that was Jalen Carter.
Oh.
They wanted a D tackle.
Yeah.
And they wanted to trade me plus some picks. I mean, I don't really care about the picks, but
Yeah.
I'm coming to play next to JC. You feel me? Like,
been crazy.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
so sorry, Cowboys fans. It almost, it really almost happened.
Talk about beef.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, for real. That would have.
So
Mm.
you heard.
Yeah,
what was said.
I saw it.
Saw it, right? So a friend of mine who used to work for the Eagles, I talked to him earlier in this week. The same guy who told me about the A.J. Brown thing. And A.J. Brown trade. He works for the Colts now. So I called him and I asked him about this. And he told me exactly what happened. The Cowboys wanted to send Micah Parsons straight up for Jalen Carter. Eagles hang up. They offered a 1 and a 2. Well, then the Eagles rebutted with, we'll give you 2 1s. The Cowboys hung up. The Cowboys called back and offered 2 1s and Micah Parsons for Jalen Carter.
Mm.
Birds hung up. And that was it.
Good for the Birds.
I'm riding with the Eagles.
Way to go, Howie.
Yeah, no, Jalen
So
Carter.
everybody says, way to go, Howie?
Way to go, Howie.
Jalen Carter is a game wrecker. He's a difference maker. That's not somebody you move on from.
Shit.
We made that mistake with Reggie.
Yeah.
You don't do it again.
You just heard the man though. The only way he was coming to Philly if he could play next to Jalen Carter.
So what happened was, after the second call, his agent found out.
Micah Parsons.
Mm-hmm. And he said, well, what's the point? He was like, find somebody else. His first
Smart
inkling,
man.
his first inkling was, as soon as this went down, I don't know if you saw the video about when he was on the sideline during training camp and he wasn't practicing or anything like that. His main intention was getting to Philadelphia. That's all he wanted. He was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I mean, you see what happened to Demarcus Lawrence. Shout out to Demarcus Lawrence.
Yeah.
Clearly he was right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So he was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to get out of here. They're not going to want to do this. I know they're not going to want to trade in the division, but I want to get home. That was his main intention. For a month, this went down. This wasn't like a day like I'm explaining it. This was an entire month of them going back and forth. But at the end of the day, it wasn't enough for the Birds, and I guess they wanted more than 2 1s for Micah. I mean, I think they got a decent deal for him, but like the email says, what could have been? My question to you is,
You called it too, Joey,
if I'm
about Micah talking shit.
the Cowboys, right? I think they need picks more than they need players.
Mm-hmm.
Why not do that?
Why not do?
Take the 2 ones.
Yeah. Like, why not just take the picks?
Because they suck at drafting. They're not as good at drafting. Obviously, that's proven it.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I agree.
Look,
I agree with you.
look,
I agree with you.
look at
yeah,
their-
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
they think they're good.
They had a chance to get Jalen Carter.
True.
That is true.
They had a
Quinn John Mitchell,
So
Davis.
flip side, if I'm the Eagles,
What's the flipper?
why is Jordan Davis' name not brought up?
Because I don't think
If
they.
they're looking
I
for
don't
a
think they thought he
But
was
if
going
they're
to have the
but if
season
they-
he did.
but if they're looking for a
If he
defensive
tackle-
tackle,
Yeah.
I would say, all right, well, you
That I
know,
don't have the answer
I'm
for.
not
He didn't tell me
moving-
yet.
right. I'm not moving on from Jalen Carter, but I got a guy who's pretty damn good at also.
That's because they had one man and one man only.
Sure. Yeah, that's the big fish, obviously. You know, if I'm
Well-
giving you a generational talent, I'm trying to get one in return.
Was Carter our first round pick?
Jalen Carter, yeah.
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 Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
We took
You
him.
seen who they went and got?
I think
They wanted a first round pick.
Yeah, 'cause
Player,
I think it's
I
hard to
should
go
say.
back to your fan
So
base.
was Jordan Davis. We traded up to get Jordan Davis.
He's
Yes.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But he's not
Davis
Jalen
was
Carter,
first
though.
round.
No, absolutely not.
It's hard to go back to your fan base and say
Or
we got
what?
2 ones
Quincy
and
Williams.
Jordan Davis.
Is that who they got?
Quinnen Williams. Yeah.
Quinton Williams.
I think
Yeah.
it was because Davis shelled out this year. Like this year, he
Sure.
produced.
Hell yeah.
But
and
in terms of
unlike
conversation,
Carter, who did both years.
yeah, but in terms of conversation, you were looking for a defensive tackle. This guy that you have does not want to be there. I'm at least throwing it in the mix.
Yeah.
Just a try. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So what's
they-
the guy?
There would have had to be another player involved coming, even with the 2 ones. There would have had to be another player involved going to Philadelphia when the Birds rebutted. I just don't know who that was. The money would have had to match up.
Diggs. I'm kidding.
No.
Yeah,
No, I'm talking about
anyway.
I'm talking about for on the Eagle side.
So what did Jerry Jones do then for this Micah Parsons? He can never be traded to Philly, right? I mean, he can, but we'd have to give up something to
No,
Dallas.
the team does.
The
The trading team does.
Packers would lose a first round pick.
Yeah. It's called a poison pill.
Oh,
Gotcha.
if they Packers
Gotcha.
decided to trade Micah,
To anyone in the NFC.
But
East.
what?
Yeah.
that's not his whole career playing. If he plays at the Packers,
There's a time limit on it.
I think it's like 2 years, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. It's called a Brett Favre rule, poison pill. Because
Yeah.
that's the same thing that happened to him when
Yeah.
he got traded to the Jets. You couldn't trade him to Minnesota for a couple of years. So I don't know what the time
Think he
limit is.
stays with the Packers?
This man sounds like he wants to be equal really bad, man. I don't know. I mean, he's got an extension.
At
He's got
some point, I feel like he's
even if he retires there. I mean,
yeah.
he sounds like he just wants to be an Eagle.
That's it.
You know? So
Well, if it's
I mean,
2
what's
years,
he? 27?
mhm.
Yeah. If it's 2 years, he's got next year, and then after that, Eagles can trade for him with the Packers. Bring him to Philly.
Could.
If it's
I
2
don't-
year, I don't know what the time.
Yeah, we don't know timeline. We don't know if that'll even happen.
I
You
think
know.
they're getting their star this year.
Think so?
hmm I think they're going to trade for somebody.
Who? Eagles?
Well,
I know where you're at, and I don't know if that's going to happen.
I know.
Oh,
I hope it does, but they got to come up with some money.
Because the new head coach met with said person,
You seen what
and
that whole
they had a
report
good
was?
conversation.
Oh, wait. I know who you're talking about.
Leave it right
I can't-
there,
I can't think
boys.
of Who it is?
we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
I'd like to take a minute and interrupt the Reggie and Jerome podcast and welcome our new podcast, The Mound Visit, your unofficial trip to the mound for all things Philadelphia Phillies. We're stepping off the rubber, kicking some dirt, and breaking down everything from Broad Street bombs to Citizens Bank drama. Whether you've been riding with the Phils since the vet or just hopped on the Red October train, grab your glove, grab your rally towel, and settle in. This is the Mound Visit, where every episode brings the heat.
And we're back. We covered the Super Bowl, the playoffs, how it affects and impacts the Birds' season, how it impacted their season. we're going to move on to the current state of the team and what we know moving forward. Sammy said earlier that we got the offensive line coach, right?
Yeah.
But the biggest since season over story, which was a story all season, is the offensive coordinator. Out is fan favorite Nick Patullo. In
Kevin Patullo.
Kevin Patullo. That's how much of a fan.
He said Nick Patullo.
That's my book's name. Already forgotten. On Sean Mannion, former quarterback, now OC. Guys, you had a lot of time to digest this. We haven't done this in a couple of weeks. What are your thoughts on the Eagles finally getting their man, ? Sean Mannion? Sam, as you started with you.
I'm going to start off with hitch route in 2025. All
Okay.
right? Eagles ran 673. The Packers were the 31st team. They only ran 354. So I'm happy with that so far. If we could bring that over, I was tired of seeing the hitch routes. So
yeah,
progress.
I think we ran more hitch routes in our one playoff game than the rest of the teams did in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking about me bringing y'all down. Damn. Damn.
My thoughts on it, they're still up in the air, honestly. Until I see this guy in action, just like I had my thoughts on Kevin Patullo, till I seen him in action and what he can do as an offensive coordinator, we'll see. But everything I've heard is the Packers, first of all, didn't want to get rid of him. He was like an up and coming like head coach. Like everybody thinks that he's going to be a head coach because he was a great. I think he was a passing game coordinator.
Yeah.
So honestly, to me, hey, if everybody's saying this around the league on, why couldn't we keep him? Why couldn't we do this? Why couldn't we? I feel like hopefully he comes into Philly and redoes some things. And he had Jordan Love, doing Jordan Love things. And he was trying to make him a better QB. And hopefully he comes in here and gives Jalen Hurts some, him and Jalen Hurts get on the same page and start rolling.
Yeah. Nell, what do you think about getting rid of Nick Patullo? And
I was sad we didn't have a parade after they did that. They should have had a parade.
He's still in the building somewhere, though. I don't know where they.
No,
is he really?
He just
something happens. He signed with somebody.
Did he?
Yeah.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah, no, he's out.
Miami.
He's out of New
Miami.
Jersey.
Yeah, he's signed with Miami as their passing game coordinator.
Yeah, it's a Devon A. Chain up the middle. Devon A. Chain up the middle. Tyreek deep ball.
Damn, we almost had it.
Yeah.
Let's run it back.
Yep. Exactly.
As far as the new OC, I didn't even hear him. I never heard of him. So Sammy and I were talking about it, and what he brings to the table, if it pans out what we have as far as our weapons, and they buy into it, it's promising. My only thing is, did they sign him for like a 3-4 year lockdown contract to where if the Eagles by some reason do make it back to the Super Bowl, he ain't gone?
Well, no, I've explained this to you before.
I know.
It doesn't matter. They can sign him to a 10-year deal. Why they don't? I still don't understand why they don't do it like the NBA, because the NBA does it like this. I got a coach or I got somebody on the bench and I just signed to a contract, and you want him, you got to give me a pick for him. Well, I don't know why the NFL doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Now, in the NFL, you can trade a coach for picks.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Payton's been traded, was paid for a pick. But the NFL is just like, oh, you want to interview our guy? Go ahead. Oh, you want to sign him? All right, we're not going to keep you. We're not going to hold you. I still don't understand. I've talked to a lot of people. I still haven't understood why that's the case. But
yeah, it just, I don't know.
It is what it
that's
is.
my worry. Like, I think that based on what, I'll read it again, what Sammy told me about this guy. If they do extremely well, I'm worried he's going to be another person that's one and done here in Philly. maybe Howie and Jeffrey need to tell him, say, look, few years, this is going to be your team.
I'm gonna let Joey speak before I go off of that topic.
Yeah.
Jay, what do you think?
So I wanted Kevin Stefanski. Obviously, that wasn't going to happen. Then once that happened, I said, all right, well, in my mind, I was like, go get a younger guy that nobody knows and see what can happen. There was plenty of young guys there. And then they brought in Josh Grizzard as well from the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he was their offensive coordinator last year, to be our pass game coordinator. So I think they played this one smart. Both guys have NFL history. Grizzard more than Mannion. So I think they're gonna just piggyback off of one another. We'll see what happens. But I mean, look at the Bucks. Look what they did with Igbuka last year. I mean, if you're bringing me routes like that, this offense can definitely put up some numbers and be back to the offense we know we have.
Yeah, I'm cool with the young guy thing too. The only problem with that is that because this league is so copycatish, I mean, you see how young the guy who won Super Bowl in Seattle is.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gonna be like, oh, we got to get one of them. So if this guy blows up, I'm gonna tell you right now, if they make it to the NFC title game next year,
He's gone.
he gone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just the way it works. But yeah.
And if we don't, Sirianni's out the door.
Which leads us to our next topic.
Mm.
This is a simple one. There's Nick on the hot seat, and I want a percentage. I want a percentage of how hot that seat is.
All right.
We talking?
You want it in degrees?
Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Are we talking like Wawa pepper or like or like that's them peppers they grow in Puerto Rico, them real hot ones. I don't know. What do you think?
87%.
80? Damn,
He's up there.
Whoa.
That
He's
seat
up
is
there.
burning.
I'm telling you right
That's
now.
just kerosene.
I mean, you dive deep into the Eagles like I do. You know that there's something going on in that organization, and I think it starts with him.
Wow.
And I think that's why they brought in Sean Mannion, and they also brought in another offensive coordinator, like he said, Josh Grizzard, whatever the hell his name is. Why would you bring in two offensive coordinators?
Former offensive coordinator.
Former.
Oh, well, one's a former offensive.
Well, yeah, one's a passing game winner. But
yeah.
with everybody saying, oh, Sean could have been a head coach somewhere. Sean could have been. Well,
Yeah, a lot of people did think he was going to be a head coach.
is there a reason why? So
They
if
brought in the
if
other
they
guy.
do blow up, Sean moves the offense head coach. Josh Gizzard moves to offensive coordinator. That's my process.
Wow.
But then your head coach is still Nick Sirianni.
No, Nick
No,
Sirianni's
it's
out.
if things go bad.
If things go bad, Sirianni's out. Sean moves up to head coach. Gizzard moves off to offensive coordinator.
Wow. That's a hell of a theory, Sammy. I can't say I dispute it either. I mean, I didn't even think about it like that until you said it.
I was on the same kind of
Yeah, that's
thinking as Sam. But that seat is real hot.
yeah.
It's hot to the
That's
touch.
just smoke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You at 87 like Sammy?
Man, there's like smoke coming
I-
out the rear end.
I was
It's
close.
80 to 85%.
Woo.
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, he won a Super Bowl. He took us to 2.
So Dougie P.
And look what they did to WP. They want to get rid of a guy. And
Yeah.
they said, well, you're going with him.
It's true.
But yeah, I mean, you're giving Nick 2 chances after having Super Bowl appearance and winning one of them. And the guy that he brings in,
This is his best friend.
incompetent. It just falls flat on their face.
Yeah, it's a good way of putting it.
that's-
Incompetent.
That's if he thinks Mr. Lurie and Howie Roseman aren't seeing that, he's surely mistaken.
Wow.
Well, wasn't it his? It was Kellen Moore, the one that flopped after when they lost?
No, Kellen Moore won the Super Bowl.
Or not Kellen Moore. Who was the one?
Ryan Johnson.
Brian
Ryan Johnson.
yeah.
That was Nick's guy also.
Mm-hmm.
So, he picks 2 guys and they kind of flop. I mean, granted, Johnson, they were 11-1 or whatever. They lost 6 out of the last 5 games.
They were 10-1 and then lost 5 of the last 6 games.
So I'm assuming we all think that.
Yeah, I'd say 85 to about 85% hot seat.
You think he's on the hot seat?
Oh yeah, I think he's on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I don't know if I'm that high. I'm like maybe 75-20, but it's still fucking hot.
I want to add something real quick. How we brought in Sean as the offensive coordinator because we also lost Stoughton.
Mm-hmm.
Stoutland wanted the running back.
They wanted to be the run game coordinator.
Yeah, run game coordinator.
They took that
Mhm.
away from him at the end of the year.
So that's why
End of the year or mid-season?
At some point.
they brought in the Packers run game coordinator and tight ends coach. The Eagles did. So he worked with Sean Manning. Ryan Mahaffey. I don't even know how to say his last
Mahaffey,
name.
I know who you're talking about.
Mahaffey, yeah. People said that they were mad as hell too that they got rid of him.
I mean, they were
but,
running the ball well with Josh Jacobs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the fact
So-
that he's coming with
And Josh Jacobs
Mannion,
ain't no Saquon.
And what was the tight end for the Packers? He got hurt.
When he got
mid-season.
hurt?
Tucker Crab.
He was going crazy,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then he got hurt. But I don't know.
So
know.
no.
It
This is great because
is Goddard a free agent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God's
Oh,
free
fuck.
agent.
yeah. We'll get to that, but yeah. I guess I didn't think about it. I guess I didn't think about it that way until you said it like that. So I guess my question is that I'm assuming you guys all think that Nick had nothing to do with hiring this guy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, that was Howie and Jeffrey.
Okay,
It's up in the air.
Although you
Uh-huh.
could find out
I can't find out
with
everything,
your
but,
contact.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Don't put his business out there.
Yeah, I mean, but
You already did.
my guy moved on. He's not there anymore. Although he do know shit. But anyway, yeah, I guess like I said, I'm at 75-25. I didn't realize what you were saying about the other guys that came along
Yeah,
with him.
just Didn't.
That's
that sounds a
interesting.
little
That's-
weird.
That
Yeah,
having like your new offensive coordinator and your running back and tight ends coach that already work together,
your passing game coordinator.
Well, that's normally,
and then your passing
isn't
game
that normally
coordinator
how things happen, though?
It
who was an
is.
offensive
you
coordinator.
reach back and get your guys and tell them there's an opportunity here. Maybe one,
Yeah, but,
two. So that's
that's what
But also,
that's
you
what caught
also-
me off guard.
You also got to think about it. The Packers are falling on their fucking face.
Yeah.
yeah. The shit might be sinking
Yeah,
for them. I
yeah.
get it.
My thing
Yeah.
is why we didn't do that when Kalen Moore went to the Saints. You know what I'm saying? Like we brought in an offensive coordinator. We didn't change everything. We didn't bring in 2 offensive coordinators or 1 offensive coordinator, 1 passing
Well,
coordinator.
you weren't expecting to lose Stoutland either.
Although I like it because I like the continuity.
Reports were that
Mhm.
they wanted
Yeah,
to keep
exactly.
Stoutland around, but
That's-
Stoutland wanted control of
Yeah,
the running.
I'm okay
That's
with
Nick.
the continuity.
Yeah,
You know.
but you,
That's Nick.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, like
we'll
I said,
we'll see how,
Yeah.
how it works out. As far as whether it's going to be a good thing that they made all these changes, and very interesting to watch what happens during the season if the Birds are moving the ball, scoring points, but something still seems off. If they get rid of Nick and just do the in-house move at the end of the season, because they wouldn't do it during the season. That's really not their MO.
Mm-mm.
So
I think they're going to have to make it to the NFC Championship game. But not only just making it there with decisive games and wins for Nick to stay. If they have a season, where
you want style points? Is that what you're saying?
not really just dominant. Like they got to show that they're dominant and get to the NFC Championship game for Nick to stay.
we'll see if
I think
they're
if they can win, I'm going to get to this later on in one of the other questions, but they're going to, in my opinion, I think they're still going to make the playoffs. They can make the playoffs, but if they make the playoffs ugly and they lose in the first round, maybe even the second round, I think Nick's gone.
Okay.
That's how hot his seat is. Like he's got to get there and get there the right way.
Before we move on, I know we've been talking all offense. Can we go defense?
Sure.
Because obviously, I mean, I'm pretty sure all of us have seen the rumor about Vic Fangio
Mm-hmm.
on how he was considering retirement, but then he came back out and said,
Nope.
he'll be here for one more year. But we lost a key guy to a divisional rival, and that's Christian Parker,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
cornerback.
The
that
cornerback's
cornerback's
coach.
coach that went
yes.
to the Dallas. The Eagles did promote Joe Casper to the defensive pass game coordinator and DB's coach. He's been with the organization a while, but losing a DB coach, I don't know, man. I think that's going to hurt, and it's only going to make Dallas better, I think. In a good way, though, for them,
Yeah,
not for us.
I don't know if it's going to make them that much better because it will make them better. But to me,
Well, they don't have the talent.
they don't have the talent. To
Yeah.
me, they had one of the best defensive back coaches for years, which was a former Eagle, Al Harris.
Yeah.
And they never won a. Well, I mean, it's Black History Month. A little weird how they never promoted him, but I'm just saying, Al Harris was a really, really good coach, and he could never get a sniff at a coordinator job or anything. And I think he was qualified to do it. I mean,
Is this guy qualified to be their defensive coordinator?
I think he is. I think Diggs owes about half of his money to Al Harris. Like a lot of them dudes do.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
You know what I mean? And I just never understood it, but whatever. It is an important position when you got talent. And the Birds got talent in the backfield. There are going to be some other positions back there that we're not really sure about, but we know two guys are going to be there at least for the next 4 years. So, or 3 to 4 years. So it's a huge move, and I'm going to be interested to see what happens. If, you know, Cooper DeJean starts giving up 70-yard touchdowns, then we know
Yeah.
we know what happened, you know what I mean? So but yeah, that was good shit, Sammy.
I think the Eagles got their next defensive coordinator too.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's taking a year off.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jim Schwartz, considering that he ain't get the Browns off defensive coordinator or head coach.
He's coming back, Joey. I agree with you, by the way. He's coming back.
100%.
Yeah, I think he's coming back.
I wouldn't say 100%, but there's a high chance that he
High
comes
chance
back.
he comes back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm leaving.
Unless somebody else better ends up out there.
yeah. I mean, anything can happen, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot of time in between then and now.
Shit, the
but-
Texans could explode and Miko Ryans goes bye-bye. I'll take his ass.
Man, D'Amico Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
He get a head coaching job.
Yeah, nah, he get another head coaching job.
As soon as he walk out of the Texas
for the
facility,
Jets.
motherfuckers like this. What's sign? What's sign?
Yeah.
Sign?
It'd be the Jets and the Dolphins sitting up front.
There's
You ain't-
another guy who took a year off.
Oh,
Sean McDermott.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true too. Yeah.
And that's all, who knows if Vic Fangio, after the end of next year, does hang it up.
But I think McDermott wants a head coach
I think
job.
he does.
I think so too.
He's getting to that age.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure, but yeah, we shall see.
And the list returns.
Yeah. So
Mm.
we're gonna move on to the roster prediction portion of our pod. So we're gonna go down the list, and this is just guys whose contract are up now. So the first portion of this is going to be release or resign. Either we're going to release these guys and let them walk, or we're going to resign them. But first, I want to give a little bit of a background on how this works in regards to the Eagles moving forward. So I was talking to someone, and they mentioned I was mentioning the roster, and I was mentioning what we were going to do moving forward, and I made the comment. I was like, oh, we got the best GM in the league. We'll figure it out. And he was like, yeah. He's like, you guys do have the best GM in the league, but he's the best GM in the league because he figured out a loophole in the system.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, well, what do you mean? So he's like, the Eagles were the first team to figure out the void year loophole in the system. So then he goes on to explain to me how that works. I kind of knew, but I didn't really know. So what they end up doing is when they sign a guy and they have, I don't know, X amount of dollars in bonus money or signing bonus money, they were the first team to figure out that they could hide that money in the void years, right? Without doing that, they wouldn't have the roster that they have right now without doing that, right? But it catches up to them. A team like the Chargers has $57 million because you can only do this. You can only press that money down the road for 5 years, right? Teams stagger it. The Eagles don't stagger it. They do it one time. A team like the Chargers has $67 million wrapped up in void years in 2027. I don't know if that's the case. I'm just making that number up, but I know the number itself is correct, right? So in 2027, that money doesn't count against the books, but you can't use that money either. So how he figured that shit out. In 2028, this is a staggering number. In 2028, the Eagles owe $364 million in void money. $364 million in void
Well,
money.
boys, we got 2 years to get into shape.
But so that year, they can't do nothing. They can't. Only thing they can do is sign the guys that are coming out of college. But they can't do anything at that point.
She said 2028.
All right?
They're about to have open tryouts.
But here's the caveat.
Can they
to that.
restructure contracts?
No. They have to pay that money in 2028. They figure out the loophole, right? But it works. The reason why it works is they do it again. And they have a 5-year window and they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. That's how they won the Super Bowl. They won the Super Bowl because they figured out the loophole. Because they figured, okay, we got a 5-year window. Push this money down the end. At the end of 5 years, who gives a fuck? We can start that process all over again. We can have $500 million to spend for 5 years. And if it don't work out, guess what? We're going to suck for 1 year. We give all the money away. And we start the clock all over again. It sounds like it's stupid, but it makes a ton of fucking sense. And it's why Howie is who he is.
Oh, he's the GOAT.
Without doing that, they wouldn't even have Saquon. How you think they signed Saquon,
Yeah.
AJ, and Devontae within a 16-month span?
All guys that are probably signed through that 2028 season.
Exactly.
Smart motherfuckers.
Smart as a
Jesus.
motherfuckers, right? Nobody else figured out how to do it.
Dallas still can't figure it out.
And he's been doing it for 10 years.
That's because Jerry's senile.
Why do you think he has so many draft picks?
Long live Jerry.
He's been doing it.
God,
Once
he's
you
been doing
once
it
you
for 10
just
years.
You know
explained
what?
it,
You know, hold on. Let
once
me
you just
say this.
explained,
Yeah,
I
that's
want to
crazy.
I want to thank one person. I want to thank one person because this is where this fucking happened. I want to say thank you, Chip Kelly, for putting Howie Roseman in that fucking corner closet.
Yep.
Because this is where he figured the shit.
Turn him into a monster.
Yep.
So all he did was sit back and was like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. You mean I can do X, Y, and Z? Told nobody. And he started doing it in 2027.
That
I mean,
clo-
2017, he started doing this.
That whiteboard in that closet must have looked fucking crazy.
Yep. And he had to have sign off on it. So he had to go to Jeff and was like, look, you're going to have to cut a check in 5 years for a little over $250 million. But if I told you we might be able to get to a bowl and win one or two, and we could start the cycle all over again, you cool with that? He said, yeah.
Jeffrey said, hell yeah.
Man, got money.
I mean,
do what you got to do.
whether you pay the money in the 5 years or you pay it at one time, you still got to pay the money. So why not just write the check one time?
And I can only imagine some of the portions of all the shit that they make throughout the year. They're just 2028.
Hey, Eagles are worth $12 billion.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you're worth, but I'm sure they came up with a whole plan to. When this time comes, I'm only gonna have to dish out this.
This is what I'm gonna do, and then
so other teams, because they haven't figured it out, it would take them 10 years to catch up to what the Eagles are doing because they've already been doing this for so long. It's baked into what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, say for instance, if
Howie can never go anywhere.
No, he can't go anywhere. Like, so say for instance, like the Browns wanted to start doing this. They would have to start doing this now.
They should have started 10 years ago.
They should have started 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They would have to start doing this now, have it fizzle out, because they don't have the players to do it. You have to sign the players to do it first for it to work. You have to sign the players to be willing to give them the money in those extensions first. You look around the league, there are very few teams that have. That's why the Eagles have so much talent.
Yeah.
So to get back to this is affected by what's going to happen then. So for the next 2 years, it is imperative that they make the right moves and extend the right guys in the next 2 years because of that. So, not to mention the cap goes up. So even when they pay that $364 out, they still can have a little wiggle room to pay a couple guys. But for the most part,
on some like veteran minimum contract.
Yeah, for the most part, they might be able to sign one guy. You know what I mean? For the most part, they're not going to be able to do it. So that's the 2028 bill. But again, that cycle
That's fine.
flips over.
That's in 2028.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Look, you bring me another Super Bowl. We won 3. And that's in 10 years, 2028.
So,
Let's start all over again. I'm happy with that.
so you're saying
I'll be
as we
pissed
sign
off on the
people-
Reggie and Jerome podcast, but it'll be worth it.
Yeah.
as we sign people, that 2028 goes up.
Well, if that's where they allocate the money to.
No, so if you're saying, well, no, I think any of these guys that they sign won't be in 2028.
Oh, they can. No.
If Howie will backload this money, it's like 2030, 2032.
Let's just make sure I know I'm saying it right. But yeah, I'm almost certain that that's not the way it works. But regardless, I know for a fact on that year, that's when that bill is due. All right, yeah, here it goes. I'm reading it right. The Philadelphia Eagles are the only team that aggressively utilizes void years, holding over, I was wrong on the number, holding over $390 million in such cap restructures as early as 2025 to create cap space. By creating these placeholders in years and contracts, they can prorate signing bonuses for a longer period, pushing the cap into future years when that money has to be paid. That money does not count against their cap, even if players are no longer on their roster. They call them fake years. They will, if they've done this right, they will be able to move it again at the end of 2028 from 2028 to 2033 to $427 million in void years at the end of 2033. They are the only team that does this.
That team gonna be nasty and
Yo,
fucking
give me
in between
another
every year.
Super Bowl before 2028. And then
Why?
we look at another 2-3 more from 29 to 33.
It's crazy.
I'm happy with that.
Got to sign the right guys, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In a perfect.
Well,
That's
you have to have the
perfect
right
world.
team.
Right.
Exactly. You have to have the right team.
Yeah.
But if you're telling me that's the trade off, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. If that's the trade-off, I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, let's get back to the roster.
Jesus.
Knowing what we know now, these are going to be simple questions. We'll go around the room. Start with a big one. Jalen Phillips. Release, resign.
Resign.
I think he's gone.
Resign.
Now, you asking what we think or what we want?
Yeah, what we think?
What we think?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think he's going to be gone.
You think he's going to resign?
Yeah.
Okay. Dallas Goedert, release, resign.
Gone.
Staying. I think he signs a team-friendly deal.
I think he's gone.
I think he's going to. Oh, and by the way, I think Jalen Phillips resigns. N'Kobe Dean.
I think Howie's going to sign him.
I think he's gone.
I think he's going to.
Somebody's going to pay him
Oh, yeah.
an astronomical.
He's going to get his money.
Yeah, I think he's going, unfortunately.
He's going to go. Never mind.
Don't even.
Don't even say
it.
Don't even think it.
I already have. That's
Yo,
too long.
The most
That's gone
indispensable,
already.
the most indispensable player on this list,
There's-
Brandon Mann.
Oh,
Give him whatever he wants.
I hope he resigns. That's what I'm going to say.
I think Howie signs him.
The punter.
He's got to sign him. I mean, he's the punter, but that boy had. Yeah, he.
I mean, shit. We thought fucking he was going to resign Johnson, too, when he was fucking going crazy. What the fuck was his
Oh,
name?
Cam Johnson.
Oh,
Cam
yeah.
Johnson, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they resign him. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a punter. How much money is he going to make? Sam Howell.
See you, bye.
Yeah, I think he's gone.
We talked, but didn't we talk about
Yeah,
that in the
I
other
talked about
podcast?
resigning him.
And
Just
you said
'cause-
you said you think he stays. Now you think he's going.
Yeah, I think they draft the guy.
So you don't. McKee stays. Because remember that was the whole thing.
that's right. That was the whole
our-
thing.
that
You're
was our
right.
conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I think he stays. I forgot about that. Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah. I guess because I got that image of Tanner McKee in that Washington game. I have.
Where he had the first down and he stopped.
Yeah.
I don't even talk about it.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it. Okay.
Great.
Grant Calcaterra. Resign, stay.
See ya.
See ya.
I think he's gone.
He's gone. Interesting one here. Reed Blankenship. Resign, stay.
Originally, I said he was gone. I've since think they bring him back.
I think he's staying because I saw on his and Coop's podcast that sort of came up, and he alluded to the fact that it's not about the money. He wants to stay with Coop and see what they can do together.
I think he's gone.
I agree. I think he's gone. I want him to stay.
He follows that DB coach.
He just might. He just might.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we don't want it to happen, but
Yeah.
I just if he goes anywhere and they're willing to pay, that's where he goes because he knows that DB coach.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I
is
agree.
Jerry going to
Like
pay
when
him?
you're comfortable like that with somebody as a coach, or you're comfortable as a player for that coach, I think you follow where you want.
The only thing is that when you look at free safeties around the league, or safeties in general around the league, like you got to be top tier to get money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, and no offense, Blankenship did what he did at the end of the season for us, right? But that's also saying that if Makuba never gets hurt, he was going to have one hell of a season.
Yeah, you're right.
And that means we finished the season with Blankenship and Marcus Epps. We can always find somebody else to replace
I agree.
Blankenship, I would say,
I agree.
if it comes down to that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Sammy. Aziz Ojulari.
See you.
See you. Bye.
Yeah, he's gone.
Jahan Dodson.
Adios.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Brandon Graham.
Question mark.
I don't know what you get. I mean,
He's going to stay.
Does
It's
he
going to
return?
be up to him.
Yeah, his is more of a return.
well,
Yeah.
he said on a podcast that he'll come back as long as they want him back.
Mm.
So whatever he's said,
He's not going
He's
to
not.
another team.
he said he is not getting into football shape or, going to that extent during the off season unless he has an answer.
I got you. Okay. Yeah, I think he walks away. Josh Uche.
I think they sign him because he's not going to command a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, he played okay fairly well when he played. He's not your starter.
Yeah, I think he gets a little bit of money to stay.
He knows the system.
There's a possibility he stays.
Yeah, I think he stays.
What do you say?
Sure.
Okay.
What did I say? I don't know.
Oh no.
Dory Jackson, very interesting.
Sign
Please-
that motherfucker today.
Please
Oh,
go.
Sorry.
Please go. Please go. Please go.
You're a hater, Nelson. He had a decent year.
He did have a decent
He
year.
turned around.
Yeah.
It just seems like
They figured
his
out.
screw ups were so much more amplified.
Yeah, but that was in the beginning, and then they figured out where to position him, and then he played a lot better.
Who figured that out?
Derek. What?
Yeah, I don't know
Who
if
figured-
that's the DB coach or was
I don't
that
know.
or was that Vic Fangio?
Would you take a Dory Jackson or Travion Diggs?
Ugh.
So,
He's
Diggs.
another one. He's another one but
I
he's
know.
the same
I know.
thing. He loves to play press and loves to bite on that double move.
yeah, I'd probably take a Dory Jackson. More.
What do you think about Dory? Stays or goes?
I think he stays.
'Cause
To
you-
answer the, I want him to go, but I think he stays. To answer the question,
You know the Eagles always have these little signings that are like minimum veteran contract.
My thing is, if you're not going to sign him, well,
Do they draft somebody?
I think they are
They
drafted.
got a lot of drafts.
yeah, you just don't want. You want some veteran back there though. Like you, for all that, you just should have kept Isaiah Rodgers. If you're just going to get rid
Yeah,
of
we
him
ain't
again.
getting back into that conversation.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but
yeah.
I think
agree.
I think they bring him back. What was he making this year? He's making 1.7.
Yeah.
I think they bring him out for like two and a quarter.
Yeah, it's $2 million.
Yeah, so I'll bring him back.
Bring him back. Some guy I don't even know. He's gone. Matt Pryor. What did they do with Matt Pryor?
I hope they don't resign him. I think they release him.
I
Who was the worst one? Was it him or Toth that played?
Both.
Both of them
Toth
were
was
bad.
worse.
They're-
Yeah, Toth
both
was
were
worse though.
Yeah, we'll get to him in a second.
Because the Landon situation fucking plays a part in this.
I think they get a. If Landon retires, I think they go after another offensive lineman
Sure.
in
And-
free agency and in the draft.
And the next guy we got to talk about plays into that as well.
I got
Fridge. Go ahead.
to back up real quick. You said Dory Jackson. I know he's a veteran. How much do you think Jahan Dotson makes from somebody? And is he going into a team that
Look, he's making 2.7 now.
I'm saying does he
probably gives
get
him
like
4
4 or 5
4 or 5 million.
to be a wide receiver too?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of teams that he'd probably be a wide receiver too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he can do it, man. He just didn't. He's 25 years old, bro. He still got a lot of football.
Yeah, and he was also lined up next to AJ Brown and Devontae Smith.
Yeah,
He was-
he's going. His
he was
career,
the
his
number
career
2.
is just going bye bye at this point.
He was the number 2, and
Still got a lot of talent, though, bro.
No. I'm saying if he stays with the Eagles,
Oh,
it's like
yeah,
his
yeah,
career
yeah.
just
Yeah.
it's just
His,
plummeting.
because
That boy is a
look how
baller.
much he was used.
If I'm him, I don't want to come back.
Yeah.
If I'm him, I want to go someplace to try to see if I can get paid.
got a Super Bowl out of it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me go do me.
Let me go sign a 1-year deal for $3 or $4 million, and then
Be a dog, yeah.
Yeah,
It's usually
catch-
what happens.
catch 80 passes, 7 touchdowns, and then next year let me get a $20 million contract.
Mark my word, if he don't return to the Eagles, he's going over his 500 yards receiving.
You're right.
so back to Matt
Putting
Pryor.
that bet in.
Yeah.
I think Pryor goes.
You think Pryor leaves?
I don't think they sign him back up.
Okay. I'm with Joey. A lot of that depends on what happens with the other guys that are on the line. Fred Johnson.
Sign him.
I think he signs
Yeah, I think you got to sign him.
for what he was. So this salary right here, is that this year's coming up 2026 salary?
No, that's what they got.
No,
this
that's what
year.
they got this year.
Yeah, I think
All these guys are free
they
agents.
sign him
I don't know, bro. And that was the other thing.
because he played pretty decent at the end.
right.
He played very well.
The right tackle was who was that kid that we seen? I think it was a Washington game, wasn't it? The one from Texas.
You've asked this several times.
I
I can't
think
remember
it
the guy's
is.
name.
Fuck. I think his last name's like Williams.
Could be.
I don't know. I'll
Oh, the one that was on a
Remember he pancaked the dude?
Yes. Yeah.
You got him at right tackle. But
Oh, and speaking of the whole center situation, the kid from the Rams,
That never played, right?
Mhm.
we took him off their practice squad.
Yes. Yeah.
So we might have an option already.
Okay.
I forgot.
I totally forgot
did
about
too.
that guy until
He's
you brought up
not-
the other guy that we can never remember his name.
Can never remember his name. We'll get our stats.
As a
information
center, you're
on
talking about to take over Jurgens if Dickerson goes bye bye.
And then move Jurgensen there.
Man, they got plans, man. Obviously,
I hope so.
but I'm saying they like think ahead.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
hope-
yeah.
I hope they be
Oh, they
the same.
do.
Yeah,
They do.
Where
Whether
we
they
at?
work or not is a different story, but they do definitely have plans.
AJ Dillon,
AJ Dillon.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, he's
see ya. Sign Isaiah Pacheco. I don't know who else. They're gonna bring in somebody.
It was, Willie Lampkin was the guy that I'm
Willie
talking about.
Lampkin. They're gonna bring in somebody.
they are going to bring in somebody. Not a bad name, honestly, for them to bring in. Honestly, I don't.
Or they may not.
I'm sorry, I missed that because I was looking up Willie
They may
Lampkin.
not.
Right,
Actually,
AJ
not thinking
Dillon.
about it.
Oh,
Bye.
They may not keep 4 like they did this year.
Oh, 4 running backs.
Yeah, with Tank Bigsby the way he went,
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I just thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
That
No,
guy.
see ya.
See you gone. Marcus Epps.
mm.
I think they keep him as your veteran, like you were talking about keeping a veteran. He's cheap. They re-sign him, $2.5 million. I think he stays. I don't think nobody else is going to pay him.
He had a decent year.
Yeah.
Wasn't terrible. I hate saying that about professional athletes, but he wasn't. I think they resign him.
He's 30, turning 31.
Yeah, I mean, where are you going to
Minimum contract.
minimum
yeah.
contract? They'll probably bring him back. Last on this list
Get the
is
fuck outta here.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to get his name out.
Very talked about.
Brett
Red Toe.
Toe.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sheesh.
The hell is that?
Now we got to go on
Oh, fuck.
the guys that we think
This is so bad, bro.
will be extended.
Oh, fuck. That's why you said
Mm.
what you said.
Yeah, man. So,
Where's Watkins?
Oh.
He's on practice squad. He's on the practice squad.
Oh.
yeah, he was on the rest of it. Yeah, so this is the list of guys that are extension eligible. These guys are already under contract, but as you know anything about the Birds, they like to move guys into that next phase of their career by giving them extensions early. There are a lot of guys on this list.
I done eliminated more than half of them already.
I got 4
You got
that
4?
I'm re-signing.
You
That's, or contract extension. That's it.
Extension. All right, so we're gonna start with it. Start with number 1, Jordan Davis.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Tyler Steen.
No,
No. No
No.
extension for Steen.
no.
Sidney Brown.
I don't know about Tyler Steen. I think depending on what he asked for, I don't see them paying him a lot of money.
Here's my question.
If he
Would you-
agrees-
Now the question is whether he's using an extension. He's already getting paid this year.
He's already paid. So it's
No, no,
extending
so-
him past 2026.
I think he's after his was because he's on his deal that he signed when he was drafted, right?
Yeah.
I think they do.
Yeah, I think that guy. It's gonna sound. He's a backup.
Better
Yeah.
watch what you say, bro.
He's a
I think they give him
Better
an
watch
extension
what you
to
say.
have
You
depth.
know what's going to happen, right?
What?
To have depth. He knows the players. He knows the guys around him. He's not going to command a lot more money.
We also got a
But,
different
but the
offensive
thing is,
line
they would have
coach.
to give him that money now, though. They would have to give him that money this year.
He'd be the one to
Yeah,
blow
I
up this year.
think he's one that they
Well, he's still here. So
My name's
they extend his
Joey, I
contract.
apologize.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do.
Okay. All right.
What do you think?
I do not think they extend Tyler Steen.
No.
no.
But like I told Joey, I said, this would be the dude that blows up this year
mhm.
to where, oh, yeah, I'm going to get paid now.
Yeah,
And
right.
then yo, Tyler Steen, an apology.
Yeah, right.
Sidney
I hope I
Hardin,
do.
Brown.
Sidney Brown.
No,
No.
No. Oh, damn.
I didn't even get my answer.
Jesus.
All right.
I'm assuming you're saying no too, Sammy?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't like the way he plays. He's just he
Good
sucks
special
at
teams.
coverage. I mean, yeah. That's all he knows how to do is hit.
He's probably the most unpredictable player on the field.
He is. Now, these guys can also be released, but I'm just, for sake of what we're talking about here, we're talking about, well, we give them extensions, but I don't see them extending Sidney Brown. Byron Young, no, I can't see it.
No, doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. Most polarizing guy of the group,
You better.
Tank Bigsby.
You better.
Yes.
Yeah, I would try and keep him around.
Even if it's for one or two more years.
I don't know
would
if they'll
try
be
to.
able to do it. But he complements Saquon so well.
He really does. You have to think like how they would think, though. Would they think, let's just get another year out of this guy? Or they say, can we get another 2 to 3 years out of this guy by extending him? We don't want nobody else to get him. I just don't know how they think. Me personally, I would, I'd give him like 2 years
Yeah.
extension for like $12 million.
I think
Yeah,
the only
I mean-
reason you do that is because you're not confident in Will Shipley.
And that's exactly where I was
And-
at with that.
Well, between that and Barkley staying healthy.
Yeah, because I think
I like Bigsby.
in a pinch,
That's going to be Derek's next jersey.
might be. In a pinch, you know,
You need Bigsby to start a game or two.
that's where I was going
Yep.
with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Will Shipley
I
ain't starting
agree.
a game or two.
No,
No.
definitely.
But Tank Bigsby, I can't see him. I can see him having a 30 carry game if needed.
You know what really pissed me off watching it this year? Like at the end of the season? When there was games to where we were talking about it all year, and I started it when I was saying they need to run the 1-2 punch.
Yep.
Just like the Detroit Lions do.
Mhm.
Then they bring in this motherfucker Will Shipley. Where is Tank Bigsby at? Where is he at? I understand Shipley was probably better catching out of the backfield, I want to say. But you've seen, we talked about it, he never went backwards. He was always forward.
Yeah.
I just, I hope we see more of where Tank Bigsby led off this end of the season into the new season. We'll see, though.
So under contract right now, they have 3 running backs.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously,
Will
There's-
Shipley is on his last year?
no, he's got one more year. Obviously,
Yeah, but he's the plug and play special teams guy too.
yeah, obviously, the AJ Jones not coming back, so you can't not have 4 running backs on the team. So they're either gonna draft one, or, like you said, we don't. Obviously, we all know him. We don't talk about him a lot on this pod, but Isaiah is out there, and for what he is as a running back, I could see worse guys coming in and being a backup for
Mhm.
the
Hell
Birds.
yeah, I can see worse guys coming in.
Problem is health,
Yeah, absolutely.
But
But
then
I feel
again,
like
you don't need him to do what he did in Kansas City.
exactly.
No, if he can be that third running back, that's I don't
Just
know
hold
how
on
he-
to the
Days,
football,
you know.
brother.
5-6 carries a game.
The kid's got the speed. If you throw him back there on that special teams return,
He can catch out of the backfield.
that too.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I mean, I don't want to go in depth of this, but like, there's really not a lot of running backs out there that you would bring in as your 4th string.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's free agents. Travis Etienne, he's not returning to the Jaguars. They already said that they're not putting a franchise tag on him. Brees Hall's out there.
those two guys want starting jobs. Though.
Absolutely. Rashad White.
And they want money.
He wants a starting job now. Rashad White.
Yeah.
I can see him going to the Chiefs, but that's besides the point. I mean, there's so many running backs out there, and you got a lot of talent coming out of college.
Bingo.
So
That's where the problem is.
Yep.
The problem is that those guys that are on their last deals
mhm.
and that are fringe guys, and just, we keep it 100 on here. Isaiah, one of them dudes. So he's in that same spot Floyd Clement was in a couple years ago.
Mhm.
Got a ring, did a whole bunch of good stuff for the time he was signed with the team, and then after that, it's a running back league.
Let 'em
See
go.
you.
When does free agency open? This is in March sometime, isn't it?
I think
I wanna
it's
say-
like
End of March.
Maybe April 1st.
Is it April?
Yeah, I want to say
I
April
don't know. I can't
1st.
wait. It's my favorite day.
Yeah, I think the early
Yeah,
signing.
And then I start cussing because I'm like, what the fuck are the Eagles
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody else is making
The
moves,
2026 NFL free agency period officially begins on March 11th at
March
4
11th.
p.m.
Oh, March
Damn.
Teams
See?
can
Soon.
negotiate with
That's in the
agents.
middle of the week.
Opens on March 9th.
Yeah, so the early tampering
start
period is the 9th, I
Yeah.
think.
February 17th to March 3rd, window to designate franchise tags.
Huh.
March 9th, legal tampering period. March
That bitch is
11th,
right around the corner.
new legal
Yeah.
year.
Like
Really?
you said, Reggie and Jerome, we're about 4 or 5 weeks. You won't hear from us. But you'll
Yeah,
hear
after
from
that.
us soon.
So Tank Bigsby. I don't think we all.
Yeah, I think I think they.
We all
I think they. Yeah.
we all say yeah.
You all think
extension.
they will?
Yeah.
They should.
They should.
They should.
Right.
But we don't do shoulds. You think they will?
Yeah.
You think they'll extend them? You think they'll
Mhm.
extend them? I don't. I think there's too many running backs, especially coming out of college. I hope that they do, but
This year's going to be a proving point, though.
what do you mean?
This is
But you
going to
can
be
still-
the year to where if they like them enough, I feel like they will.
You can still grab one of those guys out of college.
You can. The problem is I think, and a lot of this has to do with what they think is going on with the rest of the team, because there is no way in the first 6 picks that they're picking.
Running back.
I don't even think they're picking a skill position guy, to be honest with you, unless there's a tight end they like. I think it's
That's
all,
the only one.
that's
Yeah.
the only skill position guy I
Who?
think that.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
Oh.
Other than that, it's
Yeah.
linemen,
And there's one tight end.
defenders.
Yeah. They got what? Eight picks?
I think there's one tight end in the draft that the Eagles would have their eyes on. If he's not drafted, they will grab him.
Who, the kid from
Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's going to stick around to the Eagles though.
Unless the Eagles move up. If they really want him. But I can't see them moving up for a tight end. So
I don't see them picking a tight end in the first round.
Sign Kyle Pitts finally.
I don't know, man.
Finally get Kyle Pitts.
I'll fuck around and go get Njoku.
Kyle Pitts press conferences. I always wanted to be Eagle. I thought I was going to be Michael Parsons, but
Sammy C's my agent.
it's
We've been talking about this for years.
my inside guy. He's been telling. He's been put my name out there.
Ever since I came from Florida.
Yeah, I don't know.
I went from a Gator. I wanted to be an Eagle.
Well, the next guy we know they're not extending, which is
Hell no,
Ja'Cory
goodbye.
Bennett.
The
And
next guy after that, too.
next time-
Goodbye.
See you.
extending is
You got
is
a better
Keelan.
chance of re-signing Ringo. But
No. Well, for special teams,
Special
I guess.
teams, that's
That's
really
about
it.
it.
Yeah. Or extending it, yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't things, and then they'll be like, all right, patch contract. Interesting one here. Moro Jomo.
Whoa.
Oh, you just skipped
skipping one.
Tanner.
Oh, I'm sorry. Another interesting one here. Tanner McKee.
I think he's traded before we can extend him.
yeah, I don't think they give him a contract extension. It's
No.
either that he plays out his contract or somebody trades for him.
Percentage on what do you think the trade? 50-50?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll stick with that.
50-50? Yeah, I think 50-50. It wouldn't shock me either way.
So if they
But there's a-
don't sign or extend Tanner McKee, well, we have him for one more year, so forget my thought.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
forget that.
Where were you going with it?
No, because I know we talked about Sam Howell.
And guys coming out of college.
I mean,
They do it.
still
They
need-
do it every year.
Yeah, but they don't.
They do it every year. They'll draft a QB.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
they draft a
that's
QB,
last
but they don't get rid of both guys that they have
That's
on the,
6,
on the
7
squad.
spot, 6 or 7 round
Yeah.
spot. They always
Yeah.
grab a QB.
They just throw in. It's like
Yeah.
a needle in a haystack.
Or they'll
That-
sign one a free agent one. Yeah. Next guy, Moro Jomo.
Yes.
Do you think they extend him?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
You try to.
See, this is
Try
a
and
tough
get him.
question because
Try and get him on something team friendly.
do they extend him? It's either yes or no. Are they trying? And then he turns around and says, no, I just want more money.
So here's the thing.
I think the Eagles try to re-sign him or extend him. Extend him.
I looked at the wrong. My bad.
Okay. If I'm, let's table the question like this. If I'm Ojomo, do I want an extension from the Eagles?
And also,
No.
It's also a good.
I would say
question.
no
I would say no too.
because you have two guys in
Yeah,
front of you,
yeah, you already know you're the third.
and
fiddle.
you can get
Yeah.
probably more money. Listen, look at the dude that we just got rid of last year.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think we'll know everything we need to know about what they're going to do with Ojomo by what they do with Jordan Davis.
Mhm.
If they do not extend Jordan Davis,
It's because it's Ojomo,
it's because of
Mm-hmm.
Ojomo. So we
and,
all,
and it's just flip flop.
yeah. So we all thought that Jordan Davis is getting extended. Right?
Yes.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah.
Did
There's
you
no-
think that?
Yeah, we all said yeah to Jordan Davis.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
you think?
Yeah, man. You draft a guy number
I think
one.
you have to.
You kind of have to.
There's nobody that big and like moving like that and had a season how he had this year.
Carter's in his ear too.
Meaning run stop wise.
Yeah.
I mean, pass he was out there too, but run stop he was dominant this year in run stop.
Shit, and this goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like they kind of got to get this done now if they want to do it.
I think you'll see. I would say if they're gonna sign him to an extension, it'll be before the draft.
I agree.
If not, I mean, I really don't see it, but who knows with Howie?
This is true. Because there was something very surprising about the way Milton Williams played this year. He was really fucking good, bro.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
was.
Like I
Yes.
thought it was. I really thought, and I was wrong. I really thought a lot of it had to do with the guys he was playing with. But Milton Williams was a dog, bro. He earned every bit of that contract that he got.
Yes, he do.
He played on the biggest stage and performed on the biggest stage. So I don't know. Shit. I'm trying to look. Hold on. Who's the highest paid defensive tackle? Chris Jones. All right. Chris Jones is the highest paid defensive tackle. He makes $31 million a year.
Mm.
So if I'm Jordan Davis, Burst.
My mind don't even go to Jordan Davis.
Oh yeah. We'll get to him in a second. But that's where I was going with that. Because if I'm Jordan Davis, how low does the number have to be? Because that next check is coming, and that next check is going to be more than $31 million. If Chris Jones making $31 million,
Mhm.
Jalen Carter making more than $31 million.
Oh yeah.
So
And I don't see.
that's why the
I
extension
don't see
thing
Jalen
is
Carter doing anything team friendly.
hell no. He said, I'm getting everything I got, and I'm going back to Orlando, and everybody going to Disney World on me. So because of that, the Birds are in a weird spot because of that.
You ain't lying. There's gonna be somebody that does not return. Meaning, like, doesn't
Of
get an
those two
extension.
guys.
Yeah, one of them.
So that's why
Between
I'm
Davis and Carter?
no.
Or no, Davis and
Ojomo.
Ojomo.
Yeah.
That's why I see them not re-signing Davis. Now thinking about
Because
that,
he might get like 20 something.
who Davis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can't.
yeah, because you think
But
about
not
it,
for nothing. It's such an important position.
Jalen Carter gonna get close to 40, if not 40.
My point. You
Yeah.
can't have $60 million
Nope.
in D tackles.
Nope.
You gotta make a decision somewhere. So knowing what you know now, that's why I was waiting for this one, because I knew this was gonna be a big one. Knowing what you know now, that in 2 years, Jalen Carter is getting somewhere between 4 years, $180 million.
As long as he's an Eagle.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be an Eagle. They'll franchise him until his mama dies. that boy ain't going nowhere. They'll make up franchise tags. For him.
I think they extend Jordan Davis.
Okay.
I think they keep them two together.
I just can't see it, man.
Uh-uh.
I hope you're right.
And only
That's what I
because
want-
how I've
that's what I
seen
want to
I've
happen.
seen and read where Howie he's just a master at setting up these contracts to where
If anybody,
forget about the what you called it earlier,
the void years.
the void year. But he sets these contracts up to where, he's able to keep two players like this and give them a shit ton of money because of the way he sets it up. I think they keep Davis,
Not gonna happen.
knowing that they're going to keep Carter.
You don't think it happens?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
You still need to re-sign Quinyon Mitchell. You still need to re-sign Cooper DeJean if you want them. Quinyon Mitchell being one of the top dogs. Absolutely not. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's good. There's a slim chance it happens, but
if there's a player that takes something team friendly, it's Jordan Davis. But I still don't see it happening.
Oh,
So put it to you like this, because I already did the math. So
would you spend $60 million in 2 D tackles?
absolutely not. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
You got Ty Robinson.
You gotta play first. So when it comes to extension eligible and when you have to get paid, remember I told you how they push the money. So that has to happen for 2028. So even if they franchise one or two, well, can only franchise one. Say they franchise Quinyon, right? He has to make the top 5% of what the DBs make. The Eagles don't do that. They don't franchise. They very rarely franchise anybody, like we just said. So you're talking just in Quinyon, Cooper, and Jalen Carter. You're talking just a year. You're talking $90 million just for
throw up.
just for those 3 guys.
That's my point.
If you want to keep those 3 guys.
Yeah.
Can you imagine going into 2028 and be like, yeah, we're going to have to let you walk, Cooper?
I'll throw up.
Like, they can't do that.
No.
They have to resign these guys.
And that's where I was getting to with that. Like what Nelson was saying. You can't. I'm sorry, unless he takes a team friendly deal, which I don't see it happening.
He would have to take a real team friendly.
a real team friendly deal.
Or a short one.
That too. But you think about it. Next year, after you re-sign all these guys, that's when you got all these big contracts we've been talking about.
Yeah,
we got our superstars. We got Saquon. We got AJ, Devontae.
That's on offense. You got to keep defense.
Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah, out of those 5 guys, Carter, DeJean,
and Quinyon at least.
Quinyon, Davis, and Ojomo, your 3 priorities are Carter, DeJean, and Quinyon.
I agree. But I still think somehow Howie manages to sign. If it's going to come down, the question was if they sign between Davis and Ojomo, I think they'll redo. I think they redo Davis. Now, will it be for 3 years, 4 years, 2 years? Extend the never asked how long the extension was. It was just, will they extend the contract? They might extend them for another year.
Yeah, they can't do that. It has to be like 2 or 3 years. Because if you can't extend somebody if you can franchise them. At that point, you can just franchise them. So it would have to be like 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, because franchise is just 1 year.
Just 1 year.
Yeah.
So,
Damn.
I'm sick until I still think they somehow work something out and extend Jordan Davis over Ojomo.
So, okay.
Will I be sad if they don't? Absolutely 100%. But I think he does.
All right, I didn't know we were going there with this, but since we're here, we might as well talk about it. This is the last Reggie Jerome for the year, so we might as well talk about it. There's something also that happens in 2027 before 2028 too. Our quarterback's contract is up.
Oh, fuck.
So
You just came out with a 24-inch pipe wrench.
our quarterback's contract is up in 2028.
Somebody take me to the Benny Frank. I'm jumping.
Again.
Just kidding.
So there are a lot of decisions that need to be made before that happens. So that means 2027 is a void year. The Eagles can void his contract, which you're not going to do.
And then 2028, Saquon's is up.
This is why I told you what I told you earlier. We have to pay all that money in 2028 and then we're going to suck for a year, and then they have to figure out, okay, how we're going to do this the next couple years.
Mhm.
Then the year after that, AJ Brown.
29.
I wasn't making this up, right?
What about Smitty? What about Smitty?
When he signed a
He's-
3-year extension,
Yeah.
right? I'm pretty sure he
I
signed
think
a
he's
3 years.
29, 28.
28. So when the money comes due, the check is due.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, where's that button?
But that's at the end of 28, right?
Huh?
That's at the end of 28.
End of 28.
Through 20.
Yeah. Through 28. Right?
So we're not worried about that technically.
I'm still
Technically, we're not
I'm
worried
still
about
sticking
that.
to the question. I think they re-signed Jordan Davis
We're not thinking about that, but
over Jomo.
the
Oh, and Jordan Mailata.
and Jordan Mailata. I knew it was somebody else. I couldn't remember who it was. So no quarterback goes into his last year as a lame duck.
Mm-mm.
You either get rid of him or you extend him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Again, I didn't think we was going to talk about this, but we talking about it now.
Might as well.
What are we doing?
I mean, he's a proven winner. If he continues, when's his contract up?
2028?
28. If he continues the path he's taken,
He'd have to fall flat on his face for 2 years,
yeah, they
which I
re-signed
don't
him.
see happening.
They re-signed him. Unless they get a new head coach and he's not found them.
Now, they can hide some money by doing it now.
Like they've done with everybody else.
So,
Well, Smitty, Brown, Barkley,
yeah.
Mailata. You know, the main guys, they've already done that.
Realistically, how long do you think the Eagles' window is with this group is?
With this group,
With this group.
3 years. Max.
2020, yeah, till 2028, 2029.
Okay. So, they walk into Jalen's locker and say, we want to extend you to 2030. Right? We're going to rip up the rest of this contract. We'll pay you out. We're going to give you the rest of it. He's guaranteed $179 million. He's getting that money.
Is part of that part of the 2028?
That's all part of that money. It's over $250 million they got to pay,
Yeah.
bro. It's a huge check. They didn't know they were going to hit on the DBs like they did, but fuck it. It got them a Super Bowl. It worked. But you still got to pay these guys.
Oh, when's Zach Bond's contract up? I know he didn't. They redid his, didn't he?
Well, he resigned.
He resigned for how many years?
3 years, right?
So that'd be 26 or 7, 28.
Yeah.
He's gone after 28 anyway, regardless.
So you walk into Jalen's locker. I mean, if he stays on the trajectory he is now, you walk into Jalen's locker, you tell him we want to extend you. This is the way we can make the team better. We're going to, we got to be able to hide this money somehow. A, do you think they do it? And B, do you think it's worth doing?
Based on what you said, if he stays on the path that he's on now, absolutely he's worth doing it. Because the guy just proves a win. Now, do the Eagles do it? I would hope they do, so that, like you said, they can figure out a way to hide the money.
Listen, we all know the hardest thing to do is win. And winning in football is extremely tough. He's proven each year that he can go out there and win you games.
With a different OC.
We've seen him put the team on his back sometimes. We've seen him be carried, but at the end of the day, Cat's a winner. And you could say you let his contract expire. It's no guarantee you're finding another winner. So yeah, I try and get it done.
if you're gonna get it done, get it done now. You're gonna have to.
All right. I agree.
But there goes the other problem. You try and get it done now. Yeah, you can hide the money. But you got a lot of other guys you got to resign or extend. Jalen Carter being one of them.
Okay. This is the last question for this. You're right.
We still didn't even finish this damn list.
I mean, come on.
All the
You
rest
want-
of them.
Yeah, you want to talk about Britton Covey and Quez Watkins and
Yeah.
So I
We
did
gotta
talk
talk about
about Cameron Latu.
Okay, what do you think Cameron Latu?
Well, being that we're getting rid of the other two backup tight ends, you have to resign him.
Oh yeah,
You'd have no tight ends at this point. And for whatever reason, I don't know why they didn't use him more. He was a great blocker this year.
he was. You're right.
Yeah.
So
Now,
He definitely blocked better than
Tariq Castro Fields, he sounds like he belongs on a WBC roster. I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
that was hilarious.
Quez Watkins. Shit, he made
Now batting for Team Cuba.
That was hilarious. Yeah. Okay. So we
All right, we done with this.
we done with them.
We
The last question I had is in regards to this. You know the core guys. You know the guys that won you the Super Bowl. Prior to 2028, out of the core guys on offense and defense, going into 2028, who's off this roster? And the core, you know who the core guys are: AJ, Smitty, Jalen, Saquon.
out of them, who's going?
The defensive guys,
Carter.
the core guys, the
Wait.
guys that we know: Lane, Jordan, the core guys, the Pro Bowl guys. Who's
not on this team come 2028 season?
Yes,
Mm. Mm.
You suck.
AJ Brown.
I had to make this one a good one because this is the last one we got for a while. Go ahead, Sammy.
AJ.
This is our bold predictions, by the way. We'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Lane. I think Lane retires. The way the money's set up, I don't think Jordan Davis is here. AJ's Brown, he signed through
2028.
but interesting one, but I think he's here. Just going off of what he says, and it's all going to depend on what this new.
It's that media go crazy. He stays an Eagle.
Hey,
That low?
that's what he thinks. That's what he thinks.
No,
But,
I'm
well,
agreeing. No,
It's tough to tell right now because we don't know what the offense is going to look like.
Yeah.
Offense goes out there and looks shitty again. Yeah, he's gone.
That's why these are bold predictions.
Yeah, no, I think AJ Lane's gone. Jordan Davis is gone.
I know what you want to say.
So I don't think.
Saquon.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's a run. You know how the running back situation goes.
How old Saquon right now? He's 26,
No, he's older than that. He's 27,
27.
Turn 28.
turning 28.
He'll be 29 come to 2028 season.
It's old for a running back.
Yeah.
I think Derrick Henry's probably the oldest one that's still getting it done. Right?
He's a freak, though.
Yeah. I think Saquon can get it done too.
My
All
thing
right,
was
Lane Johnson, Jordan Davis. Damn.
tough, man. Right? This is what
What do
happened.
you
This is
think?
what happens when y'all give me a whole week to do this shit.
I think 3. Johnson. AJ, I think he's on the 2028 squad. And as much as I hate to say this, my stepson, Jordan Mailata.
Wow. I didn't think I was going to hear that.
Oh yeah. Saquon's gone.
I think Saquon might be gone before 2020, but that's just me.
But
That's
2020.
kinda
He's
the
turning.
big-
Could be him too, but
He's 29 right now.
oh, he's 29?
Yeah.
Oh, that's 2 years. It's huge. All right, well then. All right, then add
All right.
Saquon, add Saquon to the mix.
About it, but
I didn't think he was add Saquon to the mix. Then
Sorry to burst your bubble.
Yeah.
that's why they got to get at least another one within the
to
next
lose
2 years.
to lose both your tackles. Ugh.
Well, I think it's
And
Lane,
you're
Jordan,
thinking
Lane, Jordan, Saquon.
Jordan Davis.
Yeah, Jordan Davis. What would you think? I
I said Mailata.
Well, it's Jordan Mailata.
Oh,
That's
no,
fine.
no. Jordan Davis, Saquon,
Lane.
Lane. I think Jalen Hurts is going to.
Oh,
Bold prediction. That's why these bold predictions. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think Lane is gone. Saquon, obviously. I think Jalen might be gone too before 2028. This offseason, I don't get people realize how big this offseason is. This offseason is huge, bro. It's there's so much flux in this team.
Jalen Hurts. Okay.
I think he might be gone for 2028. And
To me, that AJ Brown's all.
Jordan
Up in-
Davis is gone.
Yeah. AJ Brown's kind of up in the air for me.
Yeah.
I want to say he won't be here through, but I don't know. Because obviously, right now, for all the people out there, they think AJ's gone now.
Yeah.
They need that's
just media
hit.
shit, though.
Yeah, that's a hit in the salary cap anyway.
Yeah, that's just media
So-
shit to me. I don't buy into a lot of that.
Is there anybody else you think is going to go bye-bye? I mean, right there, you got,
That's a big part
that's
of the
what,
team.
4?
Yeah.
4 or 5? Yeah.
Yeah, I think all those guys are gone. To me, I think there's a possibility AJ could be gone, but it depends on what he wants.
Well,
And-
we
and-
also need to throw in Leonard Dickinson, too.
yeah, I
don't
didn't think about that.
I don't think he stays after this year if he does come back. I think he's done after this.
Yeah, he might be beat up.
He got destroyed, in Alabama, though.
Yeah, he did.
He tore his
Yeah.
ACL twice in Alabama. He got hurt, at some point.
It wouldn't surprise me if he
Yeah,
had
he's done
he held
now.
a conference in 3 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's right there for him.
Yeah, he if he does come back, I think he comes back one more year and that's it.
Like, tries it out.
So he
I'm
won't
about to call up Jason Kelsey. Yo.
he won't be on the squad in 2028.
No, I don't see it either.
Yeah, I
But-
forgot about him.
But what I was saying about AJ is like I just don't know what he wants. And what I mean by that is, do you want to be one of these guys that goes around the league, or do you want to be Mike Evans?
I think
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know what you want.
I
'Cause if
think
you want to be Mike Evans, you could do that here.
yeah.
I mean, you got a ring. You've been a Pro Bowler, All Pro. Like,
You think Smitty stays? Like, you think Smitty has that I want to be with an Eagle for the rest of my life? Or, for the rest of his career? Or you think
yeah, he seems like that kind of guy. He doesn't seem like. I think low key. Smitty wants to be the greatest Eagles wide receiver ever. I think low key that's what he wants to do.
it's within reach.
It is.
Oh, absolutely.
hell yeah.
And that's the only caveat in the Saquon thing. I think Saquon wants to leave this league as somebody's best running back ever.
Mm-hmm.
And he can do that here.
He can.
He's not going to do that with the Giants. That ship has already sailed. It would be too late for him to go somewhere else to do that with somebody else.
Correct.
So I think that's what he wants. He wants that.
It better happen quick.
Yeah.
Last year, obviously.
I
He
think
didn't
he
do so
wants
good, but-
I think he wants his name in somebody's ring of honor.
Mhm.
And if he doesn't play, amazing or even like quasi Saquon level, like if you give me 3 more years of 1,200 yards, yeah, you're the greatest Eagles running back ever. Got us a ring. Should have been MVP. I mean, that's all you, bro. I mean, as much as we love B. Westbrook, Saquon to B. Westbrook ain't even, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not even close to me. But yeah, so that's what I think. I think those guys are.
You know what? Let's stop talking about this because this makes me sad. These guys are disappointed. I don't even want to think
It's
of
a
what
part-
this team's going to be like.
That's the worst part. It's a part of the game.
I know.
Yeah, it's part of the
Ugh.
game, But hey, you got to look at it like this.
Shit, we're going to do one for the Phillies, too. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Jeez.
You really will get sad.
Yeah, you really want to get sad. Yeah.
Uh,
So, the Philly ones are how you call a therapist. I can't believe this shit.
yeah, man.
Yeah, so that's part of the game, like Sammy said. And the good thing about all of this, the silver lining in all of it, is that the two people at the top of the organization have figured out how to make this thing work. They've made several runs to the Super Bowl in the past decade. Not a lot of teams can say that. Not a lot of organizations can say that. And they figured something out. While it may be hard for us as fans to listen to or even think about, if you asked fans from any fan base who they felt the most comfortable about in the front office, they would probably all say the Eagles. So I'm good with that. We'll cross all these bridges when it's time to cross them.
I mean, Eagles and the Chiefs are the only two teams that have been to 2 or more Super Bowls in the past 10 years, right?
Yeah. So,
I got a bold prediction.
bold prediction.
Well, now that I, see the rumor or whatever that's going around, that Dallas Goedert wants to stay on a 1-year contract just to be the number 1 tight end and take a minimum deal.
The number 1 tight end, what does that mean?
Like on the Birds roster, I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah. That he wants to stay. I wouldn't be surprised if they do try and get some depth in the draft.
Okay. All right, 'cause, yeah, I thought you meant like all time.
No,
No shot at that.
Hell no.
Long way to go.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to play till he's 40.
No, that's it's still up in the air to me.
Yeah.
I mean, you really think about it. He's probably one of the bigger names that is like, you think he returns, you think he doesn't. Because I know we kind of said, oh yeah, is he staying? Is he not?
If another team is close, why not throw money at Dallas Goedert?
Yeah. You think he stays on a 1 year? I don't think he gets more than 1 year.
No,
because of his age.
No, that's my point though. But if you think you're close,
Yeah.
But does he want to leave?
You could do a lot worse than throwing some money at Dallas Goedert.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good tight end, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Second in the league in touchdowns.
and that right there gonna get you paid. So, I can't see it. Not a minimum deal. I think if
He would have to really, 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 really want to stay here.
minimum's like, he'll get a veteran minimum, but $2 million, he worth more than that.
Well, that's why I don't think he returns.
Yeah.
I think somebody's throwing him money because he was the second in
Right.
touchdowns.
If they think if a team out there thinks they're close,
Yeah.
and they say, "Oh, we get a tight end, we can do this shit." Yeah, I'm throwing my money at Dallas Goedert. I'm not getting a rookie. I'm throwing my money at Dallas Goedert. You know who might throw some money at Dallas Goedert?
The team that just won the Super Bowl.
Nope. The team that lost their tight end.
The Red Cowboys.
Ugh.
I don't see George Kittle returning, man.
Well, even if he does return, he wouldn't be back to the end of the year.
I don't see him
Maybe.
returning.
So what? I'm leaving.
I just thought about that. The Red Cowboys.
There's
Yeah.
it was either that or I think he goes to Atlanta.
I was thinking Washington.
Washington too. But
They lost Ertz.
I don't see.
And Ertz, I mean, he was up there in
They just
in
drafted
years.
somebody, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't see Goddard. They'd have to pay him a boatload.
Nah, the person I think I see going to Atlanta if Kyle Pitts doesn't resign, which I do think he does resign with Atlanta, is going to be David Njoku.
Yeah.
He follows Kyle Stefanski.
It'd be nasty too.
It would. He's a dog, bro. Not a lot of people understand. Like he's up
Played
there.
on
in
bad
age, bro.
teams, man.
Mm-hmm.
He only played on Cleveland.
That's what I'm saying. He played on bad teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You get a unit like him.
yeah,
I mean,
bring him to the Birds. Sign him till
but
2028.
he's a good blocking.
Yeah,
blocking tight end.
Yeah, we could use some help. with
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, we need some help with that. But I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
All right, you guys are good. We
Yeah.
good now.
Yeah, let's get off the subject.
I guess.
We're good now.
Damn,
All
that,
right.
that was a
I'll
bold
be thinking
prediction.
about shit that's going to put me into depression.
Yeah, you know. But hey, we had to talk about it, right? That's why we do this, you know. So, guys, we're gonna get on to wrap up the Rich and Jerome podcast for this season.
Don't we have another one?
No, that was it.
That was it, man.
That was it, bro.
How about winning? Isn't there? Hold on.
Nope.
No,
That was the
okay.
bold predictions
These guys
you're
wanna
thinking about.
Well, I'm gonna bring one up.
These guys want to produce the show now.
I think the Eagles still win the NFC East this year coming up.
That's a bold prediction.
They'll be the only team to do it since 2000, and they were the team that did it 4 years in a row. 2001, 2, 3, and 4. I think they win 3 in a row NFC East conferences.
Okay, that's a bold prediction. I mean, I kind of already gave mine out, but if I want to give another one out, my bold prediction is that they sign a game changer on the offensive side of the ball.
Huh?
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Another game changer.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
There's only one spot.
That's the tight end spot.
I guess that is, but I think they signed. I think they
Kyle Pitts?
sign.
Or
Y'all love Kyle
what's,
Pitts.
or what's his
I'll
name?
tell you what, if he comes to Philly, bet your ass I'm getting his jersey.
Well, what
That's
about
my
the one you
bold
just
prediction.
mentioned?
Huh?
The guy you just mentioned from Cleveland.
And Joker?
The joke,
Njoku.
he's just age.
Yeah.
You're talking about Kyle Pitts.
I'm
He's
talking-
25
Kyle
years
Pitts
old.
I'm talking
yeah.
a game changer.
Is that who
Uh,
your
yes,
game changer is?
That's what my game changer is. Yes, I think that they go all out on offense this year, and not only changing the offensive coordinator, but we talked about it up for 2 hours now. The window is short.
Yeah.
Go. Do whatever you got to do. Try to get another one. And
So
standing pat is not going to do it.
No.
Correct.
So if you're going to make some moves, you're going to be in debt in 3 years anyway. You're going to make some moves.
Do it
So
now.
there's like one guy off of this list that they may resign. Would be Jalen Phillips.
I think they re-signed Jalen Phillips, yeah.
And then that's it, probably.
That's the only person I think they
I mean, other than like the veteran,
Yeah,
you know.
minimum guy.
Yeah, those are
minimum
small
guys.
contracts.
Yeah. That's my
Wow.
bold prediction. My bold prediction is that they make a game-changing move at the tight end spot.
Me too. I think it's on the opposite side, though.
Okay. You want to share?
Yeah.
You want to
Do I know if it's going to happen? No. But
I would love to
Bold
see that.
That's why they're bold predictions.
Max Crosby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Said fucking
They were-
Kyle Pitts could sign with Cleveland for all I know.
Well, I
They
think-
were,
I think
they
they
were
could
that they were that close with Micah Parsons. I can't see them not being close to trying to trade or sign Max Crosby, which would be trade for.
Yeah.
But why not? That's my bold prediction. Why not?
They can. Draft picks.
But then it goes to the money part. Can you afford him
You're going to for him for a couple years.
till
But he's-
2028?
But he's an older guy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you said that, though. So if that's your bold prediction, then my bold prediction won't happen. And then
Why not?
no,
'cause
they
they
ain't no-
can't sign both of them.
Yeah, you can't do. both.
If that does happen, then I think they go all out on the other end. And what they do is they roll out Max Crosby and Jalen Phillips every week.
Yeah.
They roll out Max Crosby and Jalen Phillips every week. Don't even touch Jordan Davis. Hey, man, you just play out your contract, bro. We're not extending you. We already know where this money going. If I got that front four, I'm good.
Yeah, Jalen signed.
Yeah.
As a
Well-
rotational guy,
Or is he involved in the trade too?
No, I think Nolan Smith would probably be in the trade.
they probably want Nolan Smith. He's a little younger and
He's
got
young.
more of a pedigree.
No, I think Hunt's younger than Nolan.
Is he really?
Nolan came out before Hunt did.
Yeah, I think Nolan's
Oh,
a year,
yeah,
a
they
year
did the
old.
same
A year,
I thought they were in the same draft too, but I
I
think
thought it was the same
Were they?
draft.
Oh yeah.
Jalen Hunt was just later in the draft.
Yeah. But Smith got more of a pedigree, so
Yeah.
they probably want Smith. Yeah. But yeah,
See ya.
if they go all in on offense, it's Kyle Pitts. If they go all in on defense, Max Crosby, Jalen Phillips, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter. Y'all guys go out there.
What would
We
y'all-
ain't blitzing nobody.
What would you want to see though?
What do you mean?
Like, if you had to choose one or the other, which one would you want to see? Would you want to see that front four, or would you want to see that?
No, I'd rather
That-
see the front four.
Yeah, I was told there'd be no questions. Yeah, I'd rather see that front four, bro.
Yeah, I agree. But I do have one more question for all you guys.
Okay, all right.
So this was based on the email with the 5 wideouts.
Oh, you bringing it back? Okay, go ahead.
Sort of. If you can pick one past Eagle, doesn't matter if it's 5 years ago, 25 years ago, 30 years ago, to play on next year's team, who would that Eagle be?
T.O.
I could tell you who mine is. Jerome Brown.
Mhm.
With Jalen Carter. With Jalen Carter.
Oh, you're talking. You just said wide receivers.
No, any player. I didn't say anything about wide receiver. Any player.
No, you did say wide receivers.
No, it was
You
based
said
off
off
of.
Yeah.
Based on not any player.
Put Jerome Brown over Reggie White.
A lot of people, you guys don't realize how much of a monster Jerome Brown was.
I'm not disregarding
Yeah.
that, but I'm also looking at team need for the following year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I'm picking neither of
But
them.
that's
I'm
your-
picking Brian
that's-
Dawkins.
Mine was my top 3 was Reggie White, Jerome Brown, or Brian
Drop the
Dawkins. Or Brian Dawkins.
on next year's
'Cause you got to
team.
think about team need too.
Brian
right?
Dawkins.
Mhm.
You need a safety, free safety. You're gonna need one of them.
Your tackles are.
I mean,
pretty
that's what I would do.
set.
No, but that's his. Hey, that's what
Yeah,
we want
yeah,
to
that's
pick.
his.
That's his.
Wait, so who'd you say?
He said
I said Jerome Brown.
Jerome
Brown.
Brown. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I mean, my top 3 was Dawkins, Reggie, and Jerome, and I'm thinking about it. Jerome, he was just a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Team need?
If you need team need, like
well,
I
you're
said,
you're
I'm
looking at
staying
it as
with Brian
team need.
Dawkins.
Yeah.
You just said anybody. But
I mean, because Jerome Brown next to Jalen Carter, them 2 in the middle, and then
you
like
can say the same thing about Reggie though.
Reggie lined up more on the end though.
We starting to sound like some Cowboys fans. We
Um,
talking about 30 years ago.
on. You know who I would love to see on this team.
Offensive side?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Vick.
Howard Carmichael.
I was told we would not be talking about Mike Vick ever again.
Sorry.
I'd like to see 2016 Zach Ertz on that team.
Okay.
100 catch Zach Ertz on that team.
Catch and drop.
Yeah, a lot of catch and drop, but a lot of catching.
Amen.
A lot of
Yeah.
catching.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to
Okay,
see on
Zach
that team.
Ertz. Dawkins.
Eric Allen.
Where Eric Allen gonna play on this team?
On this?
Oh, outside. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Him with Q and DeGene in the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that would be kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I even kicked around Sheldon Brown. Troy Vincent.
He is a good one.
Troy Vincent.
He is a good one. Damn, you Joey.
There's a lot.
Because it feels a need and a
Yeah.
fucking beast.
Yeah, that's a good one. Good email, Nelson.
Guess what, Nelson? You win it.
You win the email. Email of the year. That was a good one.
You just ordered the stuff for yourself.
Yeah, that was good.
Nah, that was good.
Yeah. Guys,
Shit.
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Before we get out of here though, I want to say thank you to all the listeners. We'll all say thank you to people.
Yeah.
I want to thank you all the listeners. We had so much fun this year doing this. Obviously, we'll be back in a few weeks to talk about drafts and free agency. But it's a wrap for this season of the Reggie and Jerome podcast. I want to thank my guys. I'm sitting here with all the guests we had. AO, Jay Valdi, Mike B, obviously you now. It's been so much fun to do this. I learned a lot. You know, I thought I knew a lot about football, but I even learned a lot, which was great. So, my family for putting up with, you know, me yelling like, I can't get this fucking mic to work. Or that's what happens when you guys are here,
Yeah,
by the way.
Can't forget Hefe either.
Yeah, Hefe, having him on, that's for sure. So, you know, yeah, those are my thank yous, guys.
Man, I mean, you pretty much touched everything I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
You know, thank you to everybody, man. I mean, even all the emails. Everybody that sends in the emails, thank you for that. You know, without you guys, we wouldn't really have that segment. But I'm happy that, you know, that was a segment we could throw into the Reggie and Jerome.
It's the segment we all look forward to.
Yeah.
Each week.
Yeah,
It's good.
Great questions.
It's even from the haters, just the fact that you have it and you get a lot of, like Sammy said, a lot of great questions. I thoroughly enjoyed watching how you guys
Damn, can I
progressed.
finish? Can I finish?
Well, you stopped talking because I thought you were done.
What? No, you just jumped in front.
I jumped
Anyway.
after him.
Was it?
Nah,
Yeah, right.
my one big thank you though is to you, Derek. So,
You're welcome. Yeah.
because shit, without all this equipment that we're talking into, and you know, we're listening through that soundboard over there, and you in general, you know, we wouldn't be doing this without you. So, you know, we enjoy doing this every week, or you know, whatever we do. And then just our fan base, parents, everybody. You know,
Yeah, that's for sure.
but I appreciate all of you.
Every city, every continent we're in. Still sounds crazy to even say that, but
Hell yeah, my homeboy sitting across from me. Shit,
yeah.
you know, every week we doing one of these podcasts. So
Yeah, man. Yeah. 7 months straight.
they call us the Three Musketeers. You hear?
Yeah.
Nah, go ahead now. You can go.
Nah, I thoroughly enjoyed watching how you guys progressed and looking forward to how much better the podcast is going to be come the beginning of next season.
Yeah, man. We got a lot of surprises for you guys coming up. So we most certainly. And thank you, man. You know,
Yeah.
we
Thanks for sending them 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. texts.
Yeah.
Just
we've
That happens when you're retired and you're
I
wide
know.
awake.
I know.
we broadcasted live from your facility.
Yeah.
So thank you for you're a big part of this too, man. You know, thank you for everything from, you know, giving us advice, helping us, you know, building this table.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to you, man.
Well, I appreciate it, but you guys did all the work.
Maybe next year we'll have a. Well, we already talked about that.
Yeah. Well, he don't know it yet, but he's helping with that too. But go ahead.
We're not
Oh, I know. We're taking measurements today.
but yeah, I mean, the first thank you goes to you.
Oh.
Without you, this doesn't happen. I know I always, we should put that on the podcast, but those are all just words until you made it happen.
Yeah.
So thank you. It's been great. I never would have saw myself doing something like this. But it's been a journey. It's been real fun. Just listening back from first episode to now, it's
crazy, right?
It's totally different.
Crazy.
And then thank you to all the listeners, man, from in our own backyards in Cumberland County to all the way out in Ghana and all over the world. It's crazy to think that we're hitting people's ears from where we're at, Little Basement, doing this shit because we love it. And we get people to tune in. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, I want to shout. I'm glad you mentioned that because I want to shout out to all our peoples here. Well, we get a breakdown of all the listeners from all over the place, and it's always Philadelphia one, but right under that is always Violent, New Jersey, of people that listen to us. And obviously, the people from Philly listen because Philly is in the title, so they probably tap in for that. But everybody else that's around here that listens to us, that is our peoples who have spread the word, thank you. Because it grew because of that.
Yeah.
One person tells another person tells another person. So it'll be different next year because we're adding some more elements to all of this. But thanks for holding us down, man. You know, we get every week 250 people from Violent. every week listen to us.
That's love.
And that's just, love. And it's always consistent. You know what I mean? The other places are, the numbers are bigger because the cities are bigger, but always, people that are here, they always hold us down. So I appreciate that, That's a wrap, boys. We'll be back soon. In between the Reggie and Jerome podcast.
We got that DJS Mound visit coming up, baby.
We spring training is popping. So
I think the Phils play their first game in 7 days.
Crazy, bro.
Pitchers are throwing.
You know what I mean? So we'll be back at y'all real soon. But as for this one, as we always do, we're going to get out of here on this. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds, dickhead.
We out.